Now, one thing you will immediately notice tonight is we have no Rim Connect and no crowd control active, and in fact we have no mods active whatsoever. This is because whilst there are a couple of mods that have been updated to 1.5, most of the ones we use haven't yet, including the required mods for things like the Twitch integration on Rim Connect and crowd control. Not only that, but I really wanted to give this, much like we did with Biotech, a vanilla go first off. So our first colony in this is going to be vanilla. And just as the game comes, we will get new colonists as they happen, and I will draw from a pool of names, namely those of you that are here and following the channel, to find out who each of these characters is going to be. But yeah, that's essentially how we're going to roll it. So I've got a Space Marine here, and we start with a ghoul. We're doing a specific anomaly start to the game. So this is the anomaly scenario, which I believe is called the Researchers. I may have entirely made that up. It might not be that. But we start with 2 people and 1 ghoul. So I've already got 1 Space Marine who's really good at shooting and melee, quite good at a few other things as well to help out in the base, and hard worker and steadfast. This is a brilliant start. For this character, it's amazing. Everything's shiny and golden. Hue of Fun is throwing out all the SCPs in chat here. Hey? I have seen their names, it's great. He is brain dead, this one. Yes, he can't do intellectual. This is why the second character absolutely has to be able to do intellectual work. So I've got the Space Marine, I need our first scientist, because in case you hadn't guessed from everything going on in chat and in the title, I'm going to be building the RimWorld equivalent of the SCP facility. So we're going to have Mobile Task Force, we're going to have scientists, and slavery is acceptable in this colony because that's how we're going to get our D-class personnel. It's going to get really dark in here really fast, okay? So what we need is someone who's capable of intellectual and probably a couple other bits. Maybe cooking would be good. Ooh, but that's not bad. Little world surgeon. And yet, shocking at medical. No one's good at medical. The only thing the ghoul can do, by the way, is fight. And we have to feed it raw meat, otherwise it will go hostile. So, you don't want your D-classes cooking for you. That is accurate, Data Swami. That is 100% accurate. Nobody wants your D-classes being the chefs. How's that? A neurotic 14-year-old medic and intellectual with a lab coat. Who's semi-capable in other areas? Why is Data Swami just Data Swami as a Keter level SCP? What did he do? Right shoulder flesh tentacle. Oh, damn, they're quite good in all the stuff we want, but they're a sodding slothful night owl, which is like the worst of combinations. Now, this person actually comes with a textbook. And a flesh tentacle. It's 120% part efficiency on that right shoulder. He's a beautiful masochist. Incapable of dumb labour or social. Dumb labour's going to have to be up to the others then. I mean, it ain't perfect, but it's probably the best one we've seen so far. What do we think? This one or roll again? Also, you can randomise this ghoul as many times as you like. All that changes really is a little bit about the shooting or melee. And oh god, that one. That's a good ghoul. It's tough as well, so halves all the damage it takes. Has unnatural regeneration, 100 hit points a day. Has a flesh mass lung. Immune to the effects of lung rot and asthma. Increases pain by a little bit, but gives toxic environment resistance. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The electric crabs. Alright, we're going to go with these guys. We've got a Space Marine, a Mathematician, and a Space Marine Ghoul. Ex-Space Marine, I suppose. Let's go. Let's do this. How do you play vanilla? The ancient monolith unleashed an energy pulse that tore your research vessel apart and mutated your crew. Only a few of you made it to the escape pods. Despite the setback, your mission is far from over. If you can learn more about the monolith, perhaps you can find a way to shut it down or harness its inhuman power. Okay, let's... Alright, so first of all, straight away, new quality of life thing is when you zoom all the way out, look, every creature on the map gets highlighted like this, and now they have an outline instead of just being a circle, so you can get a bit more idea of what they are. Colonists' names appear when you're fully zoomed out, so that's a great piece of quality of life that they've added in. At any level, you can see where your colonists are, and I think that's really important. Oh, I've not got my allow tool. Ah, yes. What does this do? Scanner capable of detecting invisible creatures. Great. I'm glad that there's a need for that to exist. Trackers research on crop management. Cool. This is a textbook about crop management in which people can learn about plants. That's nifty. We've got twisted meat for the ghoul. And we've got a turret pack. Hello, you're interesting. What's this? The Harbinger of Parky? Mental break chance, 3.2% per hour. Void provocation. The heck is that book for? That seems like a bad thing. Alright, let's start allowing a few of these bits. By which I mean all of them. Oh god, there's loads. Loads of random steel and stuff. That's great. What's this? Fallen monolith. Ooh. Investigate. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get set up first. Let's claim this little building. Structure. Walls. We're back in the wood age where we always start off. Let's do that. It's got a door on, so let's just probably snip that in half. No. Where do ghouls need to sleep? That's an important question. Oh, look, we've got another. Pirates and Virology is a medical textbook. Ooh. That's fun. We have a shard. We have a shotgun, which Everett should absolutely be equipping. Before anything else happens, Everett should be equipping the Goram shotgun. Manual priorities, please. Yeah, sure. There's so fewer things in this look compared to what we normally have. Nuh-uh, set me free. Never. Never. The ghoul can't do any work. No, it is just for fighting. That's all the ghoul is capable of. But they can be drafted. So they're not like dumb animals in combat. You can draft them and give them orders, which is very useful to know. Alright, so I'm going to cancel those 3 jobs. I'm going to do a wall across there and a wall up there. I'm going to do doors there and there. And we're going to get some beds in those rooms. Let's get a dumping stockpile up. Where's the mountain that we're going to press into? Over here. Right, there's the dump. Never seen such a clean interface on this with your playthroughs. That's fair. That is very reasonable, and a point well made. I'm not usually this tidy in this game. Hang on. Do stockpile like that. Just watching out for this geothermal that I am absolutely going to need later. Okay, let's do that. We've got a little stock room there. Those trees will get taken down as part of that. We're going to haul out... Hey, I'll tell you what, on Vanilla it's going to be a lot easier for me to find the things I'm looking for, isn't it? Let's be honest. Much, much easier. Because we can get all this stuff stored away, which would be good. Get it out the open. Bioferrite. What the hell are you for? An exotic metal-like fibrous substance with both organic and metallic properties. Bioferrite is produced by microscopic mechanites as they process organic material. In cases of disordered mechanite behavior, this happens in a chaotic Kans-like way. The material is known to interact with some types of psychic flows. If pressurized under certain specific conditions, bioferrite becomes extremely flammable. Good. Yes, Val. Yes, basically. Ghoul can do hunting if you draft them and hunt manually. Yes. And it's eating the twisted meat there. So we're going to need to get that stocked up before too long. Because if it's not fed, it will go feral and attack us. And we have made it a space marine, so it's actually quite good. That was perhaps a bad plan. What we can do optionally is put this holding platform up, and I believe secure it on the holding platform. In theory. What are these turret packs for? Are they like... Oh, wearable. Oh, yeah, equip. Both of you equip turret packs. That's really useful, actually. For defensive purposes. Furniture. Double beds. Let's get power up as well. With our first woody generator. Actually, I can do batteries straight off the bat. Ooh. So let's do that. And then we'll do our newfound tactic of doing grow zones like that. A little bit further. Literally one square. What's that? Wild heel root. Cool. We're going to grow potatoes and rice to start with. We're all being fed to the lizard tonight. Yeah. And we'll start putting names onto colonists shortly as well. That's so cool. They can deploy a turret, look. Battery-powered turret. Nice. The turret's limited AI can't be directly controlled, so it can cause friendly fire incidents. Great, we've got Helldiver turrets. That's what we've just got. We've just been given Helldiver turrets. Not always a good thing. Right, let's check the map for anything else we need to allow access to. First and foremost, I think getting a mechanitor would be a good idea. If we can at some point. Usually... yeah, there we go. I'm not going to break it yet because it takes quite a bit to break, but it's there, it's optional. It's a possibility, and I'll take that for what it's worth. Because having the extra labour, I think, is going to be really, really useful. Possibly even vital, because we've basically only got 2 working colonists at the moment. I need more rares to get my arc thrower upgrade. Hey, Reagan Beast. How you doing tonight? Welcome to Anomaly. Right, let's speed it up a bit whilst we get this construction done. We are chopping some trees down, which is ideal. We're also eating some food. I don't want to investigate this until I'm sure what's going to happen. Got a feeling something bad might happen. You know? Crazy suggestion. So it looks like the mood meter's much more visible now, as are certain facts about the character here. Look, healthy, content. That's all useful knowledge to have. As I say, the quality of life has gone up quite sharply with this update. They've made a huge number of QOL changes, which are included as part of 1.5, so you don't even need the DLC to get all the QOL changes and sort of new furniture bits and stuff. I think there's sofas now, I remember seeing. Yep, you build a couch instead of just an armchair, and bits like that. So yeah, that's quite cool. Come on, let's get 8 there. Oh god, chunks of a spacecraft right next to us, and they've murdered a rat. Couch potato. Ah. It is Chris, and that's why our Space Marine over here has a shotgun. he will be holding the door very liberally. Let's do some lights in various places. We are going to need to run the power through the wall, I think. Just like that. Okay, so everyone's getting their own SCP in chat. I love it. I need super rares for more tier 4 updates, but the arc thrower, I jumped straight at it. That's fair. That's fair. I can't even fault you. Hey, Snicks has made themselves a bed, as opposed to Everett, who's just gone to sleep in the fields. Good work, Everett. Right, we're just going to use this to power lights for the time being. And then kind of work from there. Actually, don't destroy that table. Repair it. Because then we can get a couple of dining chairs and people can eat there. And that can be the start of our rec room. In which we can maybe put bookcases for those books to go so people can do some reading. That's a great plan. Go Toolbox. Great idea. Yay me. Let's speed through the night a bit. Yeah, you guys are on about the upgrades. I need to get the new war bond. It's got all the explosive weapons I could ever need. I need me that eruptor. If nothing else, I need the eruptor. I want my bolt gun. I want my bolt action bolt gun. Gives it to us. They have actually. There is now a mod to add Helldivers weapons into weapons and armors and vehicles into RimWorld. So you know that might have to happen at some point. But it requires combat extended, so we'll have to wait for that to get updated to 1.5 as well. Though I imagine that won't take long. A lot of the vanilla expanded mods have already been updated. Like they were ahead of time and ready for it. So how are we doing? A bit more building to do. Lovely. And then, how do we want to do defences? Because it's going to be very different in this with all the threats we're going to face. Light suit armour with bonus nade, that does sound fun. Does sound useful. Like, yeah, defence could be a really spicy thing to figure out in this one. This mountain's not the best mountain we've ever had. But there's also nothing really around the edges until you get to there. Okay. Want to make sure we encompass enough geothermal to get us a bit of power, I reckon. Eruptor is fun. It's limited at certain distances though as the projectile explodes. Yes, it has a maximum range, doesn't it? Beyond which the projectile just into the air. Which I suppose means you can use it as an air bursting round if you know that range exactly. Pro tip, no one knows that range exactly. Don't even imagine. Okay, a fridge, I think, might be the next thing that we need to work on, and then an adjoining kitchen. So, hey, people putting into the Force lottery. Yes, we'll have to figure out what to do about that. Whether or not the Star Wars mod pack will even work properly once everything's updated. Get your tape measure out mid-fight, then direct your enemy to cluster around the airburst location. Exactly, Val. I'm glad that you get it. It all makes sense when you think about it. Yeah, L-Crabs, yet is the right term, isn't it? It's the right term. Evening, Severin. How are we doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Where's Ghoulbro? Ramon. Who is chomping through the meat stocks. That's not ideal. Severin, it's not been updated. Crowd Control and Rim Connect haven't been updated to 1.5 yet, so I haven't been able to install them. Or if they have, it was too close to the stream starting. So we're doing pure vanilla this time. We have no mods at all, which I think is a good way to experience a new DLC release for the first time. We did it with Biotech, and it was quite cool. It really let us focus down on what was new in that DLC. So Sorry, you've had a drunk arsehole come and steal your empty chocolate wrapper. Hey, if they want to throw it away for you, crack on. Just saying. Reading bonus. How do we increase the reading bonus? Books stored here will passively enhance academic work done nearby and increase the beauty of the bookcase. The stored books will never deteriorate. Good. That's cool, the reading bonus. Interesting. I don't know what items give reading bonus. I really don't. We're going to have to learn about that. So we need to... Oh, we could literally make like a nice quiet reading room. Oh, book nook. The SCP facility needs a book nook. Maybe that's it, Meeps. Maybe they were just like, oh, I can't believe someone's leaving rubbish around here. And they took it upon themselves to fix that and throw away the rubbish for you, which is very good of them when you think about it. If you come at it from that angle, and you allow yourself to believe in optimism about the human race, which I know is difficult sometimes, but go with it, then it's quite a nice thing. It's quite a nice thing, really, isn't it? Ramon is freaking guarding this monolith. I have got a dumping stockpile, Severin, but I only have 2 colonists capable of work at the moment, so hauling is quite low on their list. We'll, Nook Nook. Oh, Knock Knock from Kingmaker. Yeah, that little guy was a beast. Freaking kukri specialist. Devastating critical hits. Absolutely devastating, right? One of my favourite characters, actually, in that game. I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's the weirdest freezer ever, but we'll go with it. Doopy doop. Door there, into the kitchen. Airlock there, into the freezer. Let's do that. On principle... Hang on. If I do... that... Yes, yes! I owe the community a sorry.
Last Sunday was the first Sunday.
It was, and I was supposed to karaoke stream, but we put those on hold and never really figured out when to bring them back. That's my bad.
That was when we were...
That was when we were bringing it back. Right, okay. So yeah, we'll need to sort that out. Oh my god, okay. Look, there's been a lot going on, okay? So, Severin, we're building the SCP facility. Secure, contain, protect. We're going to find all the horrors, contain them, and learn about them. For the betterment of humanity? Honest? So we're building the SCP Foundation in RimWorld. So Hugh of Fun has decided that everyone who comes into chat tonight gets an SCP entry written about them and their own personal SCP. And what special containment procedures are required for that particular individual. Or their associated SCP. Do we not have any components? Have we not started with any? No, we have started with components. Just no one's actually shoving them into the... I need to stop building walls. I think this is the problem. I need to stop building walls. Because everyone... both of the colonists are just battling to get the walls built. Yes, Severin, you did. And do you know, I didn't even clock. There's just been... Brain has not been fully firing. And I will admit that. Brain has not been fully firing with everything going on in the car and everything. I've absolutely not been completely there. Door on the east side of the rec room. Like here? Yeah, rib car. It's, I was saying earlier here, Fal did provide some information on what it might be, but I'm going to be honest, with our mechanic having had a look. And I know it's, a lot of people will go... You know, oh yeah, but mechanic, he's probably trying to inflate the price. This is the one thing I know for a fact our mechanic is not doing. He's our family mechanic. He has tended the cars of me and my family for years and years and years and years, decades even. And he's the most honest mechanic I've ever known. Like, he will only ever do the work that's necessary, and he'll always tell you exactly what he knows. So at least I know he's not being nefarious. And I can guarantee that. But I will look into the things that Fal posted about, but I'm not the most optimistic about his chances, because this is the thing. As much as we could fix these problems with the car, it's a 2013 Ford Focus, and apparently they have other problems that tend to rear their ugly heads as well. So I could drop 3 to 4 figures on fixing this car, and have it break again. Not long down the line. L. Krabs, he knows we'll go to him no matter his price. Not entirely true. He knows that we'll go to him because his prices are reasonable. That's why. We go to him because he always fixes what the car actually needs without any extra work or any extra quoting or any inflating of the price. And we go to him because of that. If his prices were to start inflating because he felt like that, then I guarantee you we'd go elsewhere. But the reason we trust him so much is because he's that good at only charging what's necessary. So, oh god, yeah, Fel, like, you're absolutely right. If it is just that header tank, then brilliant. That would be great. I have a feeling it'll be the first thing that this guy's looked at. I have a feeling it'll be the first thing that this guy's looked at. But we'll see, I guess. I'll make sure that they get looked into at the very least. And if that is the issue and we can maybe get things working again, great. However, as I say, I'm going to remain optimistically pessimistic. Oh, shite. The ghoul's eaten the last of the meat. Go kill a turtle. Come on, you can win. You can win. Can you eat the... You can eat the turtle. Good. Oh no, the turtle's not got much meat on it. It's working, it's working. He is
getting food back. Oh god. Ah, now I'm a space trooper. Who's done this to me? And for how long? I have no backing music to tell me how long I'm a space trooper. The ghouls must feed. Excellent.
Okay, so I've got to keep... Well, there we go. There's a bloop at the end of it. Wasn't you to this for 15 seconds. Nice. Yeah, I think that's the default, isn't it? So we know now that the ghoul can be forced to manually eat, which is good. And it's fully healed as well, because they regenerate crazy fast. But we are going to have to keep an eye on that ghoul and make sure that he's manually eating, which isn't going to be great. It's not going to be great. Fallen monolith. Right, what's this saying? A wave of dread passes over your colonists. The fallen monolith has begun to stir. Slowly it begins to twist and rearrange itself, morphing into something new. Uh-oh. Within a matter of days, the process will be complete. Be prepared for whatever comes next. I think we should investigate the monolith. Oh, God, we have to choose who's going to do it. Snicks! Go have a look at it. What's it doing? Why is it wibbling? Oh, God. The monolith's dark metallic surface is warmed to the touch, and Snicks thinks he can hear a faint hum emanating from inside. Good. The lines on its dusty surface seem to squirm in unsettling patterns. Snicks focuses on the shapes, trying to uncover their meaning. The hum strengthens. The shapes begin to flow in Snicks's vision, but the surface isn't changing. Power begins to uncoil in the empty space all around. A black shape is forming in his mind. The anomaly is stirring. We can keep focusing on it or walk away. I feel like this is how you end up with crazy ritual powers, and I don't know if the SCP Foundation want that. Hey? No. We're playing the SCP Foundation, not me. Yeah, this is one of the new scenarios. You need it to be able to research containment. Then we need to do this. Keep focusing. You're all telling porkies. Right, the wave of dread passes over your colonists. No, that was the same thing. It's gone very wibbly, I'm going to say that. Oh, look at this. As the monolith twisted and changes, Snicks was overcome with a horrifying vision. In an instant, he understood. The monolith is a doorway, just barely cracked open now. Something dark, beyond imagination, stirs on the other side, seeping into our reality. Terrified, but excited, Snix is convinced he can learn more if given time to study the monolith. Building category unlocked anomaly, research tab unlocked anomaly, entity codex unlocked, yeah, we needed this. You can now study the monolith and other entities to gain anomaly research. God. Right, hang on. Oh my god. Attune the monolith, attract new and more dangerous entities. Don't want to do that yet. Don't want to do that. Entity Codex. We know the Void Monolith, and we know a ghoul is a person implanted with an Architect Shard, because we've got a ghoul. We started with one. Oh my god. Ultimate. Basic. Oh, this is... nice that it kind of puts them in tiers like that, though. I guess it means you know you won't be dealing with the nastiest of nasties first. Grey Pall. A blanket of gritty fog has descended on this area. The fog smells ancient somehow. Great. And it stings the skin. The unnatural greyness of it invokes a sense of dread. Wunderbar. We need to get the kitchen working. Like, absolutely right away. Because otherwise we've got no food, no ability to make food. It does, doesn't it? Let's go. Let's finish some of these buildings, please, folks. Everett started hauling. Oh, no, don't do study. I need you to finish building. Stop studying and finish building. Right, just quickly, Anomaly tab. What do we got here? Void-related technologies by studying unnatural entities. Void provocation. Use the provocation ritual to discover new entities.
Interesting. Bioferrite harvesting.
What voice is this? Ah, good. Now we get to speak adorably about horrific creatures. I love when my friends are all warped and molded into ghouls before my eyes. What amazing is some of this research is
known, and I like that they've done that. I don't want to know what these are going to be. Right? I don't want to know. I can't wait to discover this properly. Entity containment. We're going to need this. We're going to need this. So I'm going to hit research on that one. That's our current project. Ooh, you can have an advanced project going at the same time. Which are these over here? Nice. Okay. But we're not doing the research until we finish building a frickin'
Bleep bleep. Okay, what's happening?
My voice this time. I can't. Join the swarm. This one feels worryingly appropriate for this particular playthrough, doesn't it, when you think about it? I feel like joining the swarm is what's probably going to happen.
Ultimately. Oh, holding spot. Ah. So we can do a containment without having the steel containment platform. It's just not going to be as good. So we're gonna won't be long now before we set up our first holding cells, I think, just so we can be ready for anything, especially if this ghoul goes nuts. I'd like to be prepared. A harbinger tree. Oh, hello. This is different and new. Right, let's read about this. Harbinger trees have sprouted nearby. These gnarled trees grow flesh-like coverings and can feed on corpses and raw meat placed nearby. If well fed, the grove will continue to grow. In a tribal myth, these trees are the emissaries of a shapeless god who rules an endless black ocean. Great. The myth ends after the shapeless god reaches up from the water and tears down the sky. I was going to say, this is one great way of cleaning
Dead bodies, isn't it? But, we were...
Yeah, this is me. More adorable again. Let's feed corpses to these trees. This will be a great idea, and nothing, and I mean nothing, can possibly go wrong. This is a dumping stockpile where the only thing we're going to do is dump bodies. It's going to be great. But if you were like non-colorist corpses, is what we're going to show here. So this is literally body disposal. It's literally body disposal. I love it. might go into our codex as well. It does, Harvey Tree goes into the codex as well. Nice. Oh, cool. And has that researched? Has that revealed any research? Is the next question. I think it has. Psychophagy. Chronophagy causes a target to rapidly. Bless you. And the ritual invoker. Oh, Spike, I'm adorable. That's what's up with my voice. I'm adorable. Oh, cry out for the corpse time. Good shout there. They'll cast stand up for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Oh, this is why I need a standing desk, isn't it? Plus I would have to do any crematorium stuff this time around. Because I could just feed the bodies to the trees. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know how I can, continue this though. As SCP Foundation, I'm going to have to find a way to contain these trees. Maybe if the grove gets too big, I'm going to need to build a little fence around them. I think this is turn off the voice mod. I can't. Someone has done this to me. It's apparently lasting for quite a while this time around. I don't know why it's lasting for so long. I would be adorable as a VTuber, you know it. You know it. If I got an adorable VTuber avatar made and used this voice, is that catfishing the internet? Is that what that would be? SCP Spike, object class safe. Codename Spike is to be contained within a standard 6-year lock. The least dangerous of the SCPs we've had so far, it's Spike.
I like that. Oh my god, it finished. I'm no longer an animated spanner with a face. That feels like air horns because the voice has ended. God, I need a standing desk if I'm going to do stuff like this because, dear lord, this is not comfortable. This is not a comfortable... Hey? What are you shouting? Okay, well I need to actually play the game.
Welcome back, one and all. I'm going to tilt the camera down a little. Not that I like cameras. I've got a face for radio, you see. We need a chat tier list for dangerous SCPs. Mad Squirrel. Well, I know what to do about a mad squirrel. I don't know if the voice is still going, but...
Everett, shoot it with the shotgun. Shoot it! Shoot it! There we go. Taken care of. Make it a pet. No, I'm not making the mad squirrel a pet. It's lunch for the ghoul. This ghoul's in desperate need of meat. I don't think it hunts on its own. I think... Or maybe it does, actually. It's kind of roamed off a bit. Still, there's a nice dead rat.
Squirrel, Big Bar, more voices. Back with the Space Trooper, Meeps. Thank you for 47 months in a row. Cheers to you, hero of the Imperium. Is it weird yet? Have we got over the fact that the voices are strange? I've forgotten what I was doing. I've been distracted. I'm going to need to install this proximity sensor, aren't I? In case anything invisible tries to eat my colonists. Everett's pretty badly injured, not gonna lie. He got pretty beat up by that squirrel. He got his ass kicked. You best not be cloning my voice. You best not be cloning my voice data. All MTF and Guard teams are ordered to attack enemies on sight rather than hiss about. Can we please chop this tree down so we can build the last wall around that? Also, who is best at building? Oh no! None of them can build the wind turbine. Oh no. Everett can deliver to it. That doesn't fill me with confidence. I'm just going to click this and see if it's actually possible at all. Otherwise, We might need to go with a different power solution. Just saying. Now, our construction needed 4. None of our colonists have the skills to build that. I've been sent here for Keter duty.
Good. Oh my god, has it been 3 minutes? Please tell me it's been 3 minutes. I don't have the timer up. It must be. You're not a brothers! That's true. That's true. When you've got that voice on, every other word needs to be brothers! I'm pretty sure it's been 3 minutes. My knees hurt. And as a 35-year-old man, I can tell you that when my knees hurt, it's been more than 3 minutes. Fact. Okay, so this is bad. I didn't quite appreciate the need for more. And you're nearly level 3 construction. You're only just level 2, right? So you're not anywhere close to it. Snicks, I need you to focus more on building. What's the deal with the SCP containment report thingies? Hugh Fun is doing an SCP containment report on every person that comes into chat, so that I know how to contain you all. Also, I'm building the SCP Foundation in RimWorld. That's what we're doing tonight. This is Anomaly. This is the new DLC. DJG's is a good one. Yeah. SCP, affectionately dubbed That's Jesus Guy You Know Who, is to be contained within a specially designated chill zone at Site Redacted. The chill zone must be equipped with beanbag chairs, lava lamps, and a fully stocked snack bar. Access to SCP Redacted chill zone is restricted to Foundation personnel in need of a good laugh or a morale boost. One true Sneaks, I just popped in and thought you were immediately yelling at me. Welcome! It's lovely to meet you! Hey? Because your name is Sneaks. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Yes, I just love to aggressively welcome new people. Welcome in, it's nice to meet you. It genuinely is, though. As much as I jest about my furious way of saying hello to people. It's all good. It's all good. Right. God. So I need Snicks to do enough building to get level 4 construction before we can have power. Oh! Everett's died of blood loss, because no one... We might need to restart. Oh no, Ramon, don't do it. Ramon's eating. Ramon is eating Everett. Just a little bit of him, because Ramon was just a little bit hungry. He's just eaten his legs. He's just eaten both his legs. Oh. In answer to the question, "Are you winning, son?" it would appear emphatically no. I am not winning. Oh no. It's a good thing we didn't name this Pawn Meeps. Really. Yeah, it's immediately lost his... The moment he died, Ramon ran over and ate both his legs. To contain me, all you need is some Jaffa cakes and a computer in a room. Raven King, that's fair. That's completely fair. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna load the autosave and see if we can actually heal him before he dies and gets his legs eaten. Snicks, please do something. No, oh god. Not assigned to doctoring. Ah! That's the problem. That was the issue. Please tend to Everett. If I was an SCP, would Doom help with containment or compromise it? It's a great question. Thank you for the posture check there, DJG. Listening to this is going to be really weird. I mean, RimWorld is difficult to listen to out of context. Well, it's not difficult. It's amusing to listen to out of context at the best of times. But with the new Anomaly DLC and all the weird stuff that adds, yeah, it's going to be weirder. Hey, Ninja, how you doing tonight? G'day, g'day. Yeah, look, it's not a great 10 quality, but at least he's not now bleeding to death from squirrel scratches. And someone's feeding him. These are both big advantages. How are we for steel? Like 350. It's not. I wanted to build like a steel room to put a holding cell in, but I don't think we've got enough steel, have we? No, we absolutely don't. When did the ADHD animal? Oh, every time I yell at Snicks, it sounds like I'm saying Sneaks. And instinctively you're like, I'm innocent, I swear. Okay, that's fair. That's a reasonable point, yes. We might be able to do this, actually. Hang on. We're doing a little 5x5 room. Sneaks, thank you so much for the follow. Jump in the toolbox, grab yourself a drink, and let's play some games. I hope you're having a magnificent day today. You wonderful being, you. Okay, and then let's run power through the walls. I'm hoping that by letting this guy build like a room and stuff like that to put this in, we might get some of what we need. Enjoying you some Anomaly. I am just getting started in it, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to discovering some anomalies and some wibbly stuff. Like, we've got our entity codex already, which is cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what we're going to find. Access to SCP Redacted's containment chamber is by secret ninja handshake. I love that. See, yeah, I'm just going to use the default name for now. I should have called it the SCP Foundation. I did the dumb. I had a golden opportunity. And what I did was pissed it right up the wall. Never mind. To save steel, mine out the containment room. Oh, that could have been a good idea, but none of us are very good at mining either, so... And I'd rather that they did construction, because I need construction 4 before I can have power. And... No. Well, I can use DevTools to change it, can't I? Can I change the colony name? That's a good point, actually. Is that something I can change? Set faction? No, that sets a pawns faction, I think. Oh! I misclicked and killed the chief of the Indic tribe. Because that's a thing you can do. Oh no. No, I've got no rename option. That's absolutely savage. This poor guy was just going about his day. He was struck down by God, apparently. Whoopsie. That's what that is. Name under more debug actions. Thank you, One True. Like, this is something I've not done before. It's amazing how you can have like 1700 hours in this game and there still be things you've never done before, right? No. Colony name? Make colony. Not what I want. Settings? No. Ah! More debug actions name. That's a point. Ah! Name settlement. Nice! Faction and faction base. Yes! The faction is the SCP Foundation. And site... Hang on. If I copy it from here, I wonder if I can do site redacted. Let me check. Let me find out. I can! That's amazing. This community is now known as Site Redacted. Yes! That is a thing we can do. I love that. I love everything about that. That's a good... Why are you... Oh, you're cloud watching. I thought you were just sleeping outside. It's like, you have a bed!
Everett's in a bad way. Look at him.
What have we got? Harmony. I'm harmonizing with myself. Welcome to SCP, the musical. How terrible must this place be for the site number to be redacted? Absolutely. You gotta wonder about exactly what level of place this is, where we're not allowed to know the site number. Considering that we are clearly the administrator, answer very accurate. What do they keep here? One really badly injured space marine, and a ghoul whose whereabouts I don't currently know, but he's very hungry. Very hungry. Hey? Ghoul. Ghoul. Go eat a squirrel, Ramon. It's time for Ramon to eat a squirrel. Ghoul. Ghoul. Incidentally, one thing we do need to fix at some point is, oh, it dropped right at the end of that, didn't it? Great. One thing we do need to fix at some point is...
Your musical theatre brain was like modulating your voice for it. It was completely sideways.
X, I love that.
I clipped it for you.
Brilliant, thank you for that. The voice reminds me of the Stick Figure series. I swallowed a bee. Yes. We keep having to feed Ramon bits of raccoon and stuff. Like, he's just kind of getting by on whatever he can for the time being.
Nothing will go wrong with that.
Can eat many boxes of Jaffa cakes. Oh god, yeah.
Oh yes.
Jaffa cakes are not safe in this house.
Yeah. So I actually have a confession to make in the toolbox.
Do you? I know what you did already.
We got a triple box.
Triple.
A triple box of Jaffa cakes for Easter that was supposed to be for everyone to share.
So how many Jaffa cakes are in a triple box, would you say?
I mean, it's 3 full packs.
3 full packs. So how... A pack is like 10 or 11?
No, it's like 14.
Oh wow, so there's more. She's making it worse for herself, Chad. Do you know how many of those Jaffa cakes I ate?
0.
I had 1.
Oh, I'm impressed you got that much.
Which was the one you offered me.
From the pack that you were in the middle of eating.
Can I tell you that was the third pack as well?
Yeah, it was. See, now I'm a hive mind, and a hive mind that's angry that it can't have Jaffa cakes. The hive mind needs Jaffa cakes, Chair. 27 Jaffa cakes. I got
one of them.
And Minnie got 0.
Minnie got 0. That's honestly the crime here, really, isn't it?
Look.
Like, I'm an adult. It's
not...
on me if I didn't go and eat some of the damn Jaffa cakes before you got to them, but he doesn't know any better.
I'm not proud of my actions. I'm here admitting I have a problem.
I'm here admitting.
It's mini cheddars and Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
No other food I'm like it with, but those 2 things.
Now
they must put something in it.
I will give you this. It is a very similar thing to if someone leaves a share-sized bag of Doritos open in front of me. That shit's not getting shared. I'm sorry, but it's just... I once went to a board games night many, many years before I met you, and someone was foolish enough to put the Cool Ranch Doritos right in front of me, and no one else got any Cool Ranch Doritos, because I ate the whole bag. The whole share bag just gone.
The cake is a lie because I ate it.
It's a lie because you ate it. Children are great at eating stuff they're not supposed to. That's generally accurate. Oh, Everett's reading a book. Look, we've just made Everett do all the planting and he's shit at it, so he's gone to read a book on crop management.
Oh no, did my voice get picked up in that as well?
He did, yeah. Any voice that comes through the microphone, it's one microphone.
No,
and the hive mind...
I was talking sideways.
Yeah, but the hive mind voice gets applied to everything that comes through the microphone.
But I was... yeah. Okay.
There's no other microphone over... That's not a microphone. That's a motion sensor for the VR. You can't talk into that, Hugh of Fun.
My brain is very busy. There's a lot of organisation in it right now.
Oh, chorizo. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Dr. Swami, if there's a charcuterie board anywhere within like a mile radius of me, no one else is getting any of the charcuterie. They're just not. That and olives.
Did we have a charcuterie at our wedding?
We did not, but we had a whole hog roast. Yeah,
yeah,
we were like... We wanted charcuterie, but we kind of settled for a whole hog roast instead. And I don't regret.
Settled.
We settled. We made do.
That is the most middle class thing
with a
ever.
whole hog roast. But yeah, no, like cured meats and stuff like that. I could honestly, if it wasn't so damn dangerous, I would live on cured meats. But it's not.
Me?
And the public safety announcement: you cannot live on cured meats.
No.
You need
That's where
cheese
gout
and bread
comes
as
from.
well.
No. Stop it.
And Guinness, of course, for the vitamins and nutrients.
Meeps, our wedding turned a vegan omnivorous again.
It did, didn't it? Yeah, our wedding turned a vegan omnivorous.
That's how good the food was, team.
Because the whole hog roast was that irresistible. We have
I don't know if that's a flex or a oh dear moment, but...
One pirate coming in. It's a shame we don't have a prison cell because we need some D-class personnel, I'm not gonna lie.
DJG, we all have the power within us. You must look into yourself.
You got the touch, but don't touch.
Without consent.
You got the power! What's a shit bed? Where's a shit bed? I'm only giving...
I'm sorry, is that a low quality bed or a bed of shit?
Why not both?
No, never.
It's
never.
for slaves. D-class personnel. D-class personnel. That's what they are. Be honest.
I was D-class personnel, so you're not going to win this fight.
D-class. D-class.
Oh yeah, for anyone that doesn't know,
It's right there.
I am a part of SCP.
True story.
Live action.
Yeah. Right, which way are you coming in?
Crabs.
Let's see where you're going.
Crabs is like, no bed. I'll only get grumpy.
No bed for you. I'm going to get Ramon to engage, and then Everett to just walk up behind them and shot them in the back of the head. And maybe capture them after that. Ramon, go! Eat him! Eat him, Ramon! Yes!
My cozy brain was like, and he's going to go, boom.
It worked really efficiently, because Ramon now just regenerates any damage Ramon's taken. Ramon, don't eat the prisoner. We need him. D-class our death sentence prisoners. Yes. And... Sleeping spot is no bed. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it?
Welcome to the conversation from 5 minutes ago.
No.
I'm gonna go back.
Do you want to tone down all this sass? Right.
I'm sorry, I'm going back to my corner.
Yes, so in canon, D-class personnel are generally death row prisoners, aren't they?
Yeah.
That the SCP Foundation repurposes.
Allegedly.
Because they're all gonna die anyway.
Allegedly.
If you're D-class personnel, you're gonna die.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But it does turn out that all D-class personnel are not, in fact, all death row prisoners, as some people would have you believe.
Yeah, they are. Oh, he's crawling away!
Oh no!
That's new. This is a new thing they've added.
That's heartbreaking.
Oh, he's downed again. He's passed out.
Oh, he's a pirate.
He was. He brought us some free medicine, though, so that's nice. If he dies, we feed him to the trees. If he lives, he becomes D-class personnel. Either way, he serves the colony.
Are you okay playing this game today?
I'm fine playing this game today. I don't know why I wouldn't be here with fun.
Oh, also, chat.
Ow!
We found...
Did you just headbutt me to get on camera? Jeezy McCreasy.
We have found a new game in the vein of It Takes Two. It's called Water You and Me, or Me and You?
I don't know. You found
Water You and Me.
Water You and Me, yeah.
Where you play a little water drop, the last water drop, and a little seed. And in a post-apocalyptic world, you have to make your way through. And it's very
adorable.
It Takes Two, and it looks great. And I will make Toolbox play it when it comes out.
Yes. Expect it.
And
expect
like, do it again.
Expect the same level of rampant chaos as when we played It Takes Two together, because dear God.
Probably more.
Probably more.
Because we weren't new in our relationship then, but we were still learning each other's ways, right?
We were.
Whereas we know now.
Should I be concerned that every now and then I come and look at the ghoul and he's more well fed than he was last time? But I don't know what he's eating.
Maybe he's just sucking up some steam.
And that pirate's not missing any body parts that he wasn't missing already. So he's got extreme blood loss. He's going to die in a minute. I don't think we're getting a prisoner out of this one. I think we're getting tree food. Check skills to see if you want to capture. If you want him...
the ghoul's not like taking chunks out of the trees.
That's a good point, El Crab's a good point. What's he got? Good at shooting and melee. Great at crafting. Really good at crafting. Have you played the co-op game about a prison break from the same makers as It Takes Two?
Oh no, I have not seen that. One.
I think it's called A Way Out.
Ooh.
It's definitely less adorable.
Oh wait,
It's about a prison break.
Was that the scary one we played?
I don't think so. No, we haven't played it. We haven't played it. I guarantee we haven't played it.
We tried a scary one that was in a castle and I cried.
It wasn't.
So... Hence why you guys never got to see it, because I sobbed.
Everett, can you come and capture Bellarose? And we'll see if we can save them from a blood loss related death. I'm not filled with confidence with them being 86% dead already. I swear he's got that person underarm. He's just hefted them up like that.
But he did avoid the steam gun.
He did. That's a courtesy. That's what that is. Already tending to. Okay, so already is in restraints. It's a medical emergency. We just need to get that blood loss plugged. Death in 1 hour. Yeah, we've plugged the gunshot. That was honestly the worst thing. A couple of ghoul scratches and he'll be golden. The tend quality is not great. So we're gonna turn him into D class because he's great at crafting, and he doesn't really have much construction skill at all. But you know, he's a genie. That's what he is. He's a djinn. Let's get a D class genie. Ooh, holding platforms ready. Nice. That needs storing. That needs storing really, really soon. Snicks, can you... I don't read it. Can't prioritise, will never do hauling. Oh, great! Everett, please prioritise hauling that indoors, because otherwise it's going to waste away, and so is this book. So we just need to start getting the stuff that's going to waste away inside. Enslave a dude that can't do dumb labour. Can he not? Bloody not. Ah, he can't! Well, he's going to be a crafting slave. We'll get other slaves for dumb labour. It's fine. It's fine. This is going to be slavery. This is for slaves. We might put down some straw matting. Like a barn. What's the current in-game objective besides not succumbing to cannibalism completely? So DJG, currently, it's literally just explore the new anomaly stuff. Like, and I think that's all it needs to be for the time being, is just find out what Anomaly brings and what we can do in it. Obviously, we've got this monolith we can start investigating, and you can attune it every now and then. So the more you learn, the more you can attune this, and it basically leads to a new end game. So this is probably the route we're ultimately going to end up taking. Probably. There we go, all the books are on the shelf now. Oh, and the reading bonus has gone up. Nice. So there's definitely grounds for building a nice library, I think. Oh, interesting. I was going to check. Wall repair. Does it increase construction skill? It does. Good, because we've got a lot of walls that need repairing. I don't think we can make that auto door yet, because we've not got enough construction skill. We can't even make the kitchen, so we can't currently eat. We should do a fueled stove in the meantime, then. Yeah, we should do that. Alright, hang on. Set this to be for prisoners, and delete that sleeping spot. That's fine. Everett, I need you to, yeah, there you go. Take them to the new room, and once we've turned them into a slave, we'll turn this into a slave room. You can cook on a campfire. You can! You can, but a kitchen's just nicer. I should, however... I should put some torch lamps up until I can get the electricity, right? Because otherwise everyone's going to hate the dark. There we go, we'll do that. And then we need a production room, really. Will kind of be the next thing. Fire is an SCP. Can Ghoul use weapons? Oh yeah. No, I can't even right-click at all. I can't click it in any way, shape, or form. So I might have to do is give the knife to my mathematician. Do it. Let's do it. Why not? Human shield it is. Oh no, the ghoul's really good at fighting. They've got claws, so they've got built-in weapons. They've got built-in weapons, and not only that, but they have a huge regeneration, 100 hit points a day. And this one came with a flesh mass lung as well for funsies. Why do they have shooting skill? Don't know. Great question. I don't have an answer to that. Maybe later on you can upgrade... Yeah, Severin, I was wondering if later on you could upgrade them with implants, and maybe one of those could involve a shooting implant. So that might be why they've got shooting skill, is for later down the line. Natural range weapons, yeah. That's what I'm imagining will be the case. So, like flesh spikes. Everybody loves flesh spikes. Things not to take out of context. Anything Toolbox says during RimWorld really falls under that category, doesn't it? Yeah, he doesn't have much will, so he should be enslaved pretty easily. Oh, another Harbinger tree over here. Gonna go ahead and expand the body zone. Yeah, we need more haulers, really. Combining cyberpunk stuff and legends like ghouls and wendigos seems like a cool idea. It does! It really does. I'm loving the idea behind this. The fact that all of the things like the ghouls are explained. It's all to do with mechanites and a rogue AI. A dark rogue AI is basically, quote-unquote, the issue. What kind of voice do I have now? Ah, we're speaking in harmony again. Excellent. I know I can't cook those meals yet, but I'm just gonna, yeah, do until we've got like 10 of everything for now. This is canon. So let me need a story. Yeah. This is absolutely canon. He doesn't have much will, so he should be enslaved pretty quickly. Toolbox 2024. Yeah, I mean, that was not even out of context. There's no out of context for that, is there? That's fully in context, and it's still awful. I don't know what it is about RimWorld that just brings out the war criminal in everyone. It really, really does. Uh-oh, ghoul starvation. Uh-oh, Ramon, quick! Kill a small animal. What's this, a turkey? They're delicious, Ramon. Go get one. Need a research bench to get pemmican. That's not a bad idea. Cure fun cries in producer. Yeah. If you go into the lore, there are planets that become huge supercomputers, and this is one that's corrupted. Yeah, essentially that's what's going on here. Right, there's a massive superintelligence in the planet, and it's gone all wibbly. That's a technical term. Gone a bit wibbly. Right, Ramona's eaten an entire turkey and is feeling much better about everything. The turkey did bite him. It scratched him in the legs, but it's healed. Boop. The healing's impressive. The healing's crazy on those ghouls. And I wonder if that gets improved as well. Is he stuffed now? Hey! I've not got a rim shot button anymore, but just imagine. Tish. That's why there's ancient ruins everywhere too. Yeah. A planet mining itself to rebuild itself. Crazy. It's crazy. It's yet another thing I absolutely love about RimWorld. It's just the backstory of everything. What's construction up to? Still quite a long way. Oh no. Still quite a way to go until construction 4. What do the coolers need? That's a great question. 5! Yay! Oh, it's gonna go well. Ghoul, come here. Get rid of this ancient troop carrier, because you don't need sleep or rest. You can just keep hitting the truck until it goes away. That is an important thing for ghouls. They don't need sleep. The only thing they need is food. That's their literal only need, which is quite good when you think about it. So we're going to make another prisoner room, kind of ready for the next prisoner. Ow. Sorry, I've got a really itchy face. Ah. It's because I'm excited to be playing a new RimWorld DLC. And I'm apparently allergic to excitement. As long as the ghoul isn't hunting you, because as much as I try, I do kind of need sleep. Yeah, that's fair, isn't it? Yeah, he'll get rid of that nicely. He might be a bit hungry when he does so, but it'll be fine. I do kind of wish I could set them to hunt, like as hunters. Been really into cryptids again recently. Well, this DLC is going to lend itself really well to you then, DJG. Hey, the Force Lottery is 50% complete. We're halfway towards getting a Jedi in our other RimWorld playthrough. Once all the mods have been updated, I'll try and get us back into that as well. Yeah, we'll do an update special. If not. If only I could go through the process of installing all the mods for this. Well, currently the mods aren't updated, so try the vanilla. It's delicious. Can confirm. Bulk goods trader. Can I bulk your goods? Don't know why I said that, but I did. So now we've all got to deal with it. Who's got social skills? Loaded question. Only Everett. Everett, see what he's got. If there's anything worth us having. I don't think there will be. And we don't have money, do we? No, we have no money. Oh, he's got reading books. I want reading books. 312 XP medical. Construction, 250 per hour, max level 8. Things like replace mod and common sense are updated. I've got a feeling a few, some of them like that, they've been working on it already, right? So they're going to get ready to go quite quickly. My game interests just loop at this point, so I'll get back to rimming eventually. That's fair. I think a lot of us are in that particular boat. Like, we can't play it straight away. We will come back to it. It'll happen. Right, Memoirs of Nicole, Crafting and Social. Harbinger is Mental Break Chance and Void Provocation. That's pretty nifty. That's a research book, that is. I'll play once I'm done with the Yakuza. Yeah, fair. And then we've got Crop Management, which is plants, and Pirates and Virology, which is medical. That is a recreation book. Oh, cool. Oh, we're going to have a stock library. I'm going to love this. Can we... Just the inner librarian in me. We can. We can sort based on type. So we can put all the novels in the fiction section. All the schematics and textbooks in the non-fiction section of our library. And we can have the forbidden library, where we keep all the tomes of dark psychic knowledge. Wow, I've just read the conversation happening in chat. Whatever boats your float, you know? Thanks, Ramon, for breaking that. You're a ledge. You're probably hungry again, aren't you? Yeah, what can you eat? A whole muffalo. Do you know what, actually? Yeah, get him to kill a muffalo. He eats what he wants. And then the rest can get taken to the kitchen and butchered. That's not a bad plan. Uh-oh, Muffalo's revenge. Ramon, don't die. Don't get shot by the traders either. Do you guys mind? There we go. Unforbidden. Now you can eat a bit. And beyond that, we'll do the butchery and... Floats aren't part of it unless you want them to be. God damn it. Stop. Like, he's almost enslaved. So that's great. That's good, that is. Do regular holding spots, but they're not going to be very good. Next time we down an entity, we need to shove it on here. Containment strength is 0 because it's outdoors, because we haven't built the door yet. That's an issue. Eat it all. I mean, it gone. Did he eat the whole muffalo? Ramon, did you eat a whole muffalo? Buddy. Oh no, it went to the dumping stockpile. Okay, that's not as bad. Yeesh. I thought he just scarfed down an entire muffler. Hey, no food shame. No food shame. I was going to be impressed if nothing else. Like, I think eating a whole mixed grill is good, but just a whole damn muffalo? Well played, son. Well played. Snicks, how's your construction training going? Still pretty slow, huh? What else can I do? I think I can disassemble some stuff, right? Does that give construction XP? How many nutrients does wool have? I don't feel like many. How could the Keter have escaped? We left the door open. You think this is going to turn into Raccoon City? Salty? I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Not even a little weeny bit. Wool is full of fibre. Not too good, but you can hold a hammer. It's, yeah, like, you know which end of a hammer. Snicks knows which end of a hammer to hit the nail with. Doesn't always reliably hit the right end of the nail. That we're working on. Ever read the Site 13 story? It's going to be like that, but with less clowns. Maybe more. Who knows? It's difficult to say at this point. I'm going to be honest with you. It's hard. It's tough to say. Now, annoyingly, I mean, we've got shelves, but that's the most storage we've really got, isn't it? Gonna do that, but we're not going to put anything on them yet because it's still technically outdoors because we can't build coolers yet because we're not good enough at building. This is going to be like an inherent problem. I really wish I had some silver and I could have bought the construction book off these guys, because then at least we could have read the construction book to get up to level 4. That's annoying, that is. Yeah, because we can say, go read a book. Have I set the right work priorities? I have. I just haven't got any more construction going on at the moment. Also, cooking, more important than construction for now. We need to make sure we've got enough food. They are set. Are they right? Who knows? I mean, that is a real good point. Right, let's do a couple of stools. This is what happens when you start from low construction level. You have to actually build stools for the first time in, like, ever. I don't think I've ever built a stool before in RimWorld. Crazy notion. But there you go. Let's slap a couple of end tables in there and some dressers, because they don't need any particular construction skill either. We've also got a torch lamp here that we've never built. Bit nuts. Ow. You use stools in prison cells. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah. I hear you. Speaking of which, let's give the Slaway rooms, the prison cells, as it were. Oh, floors! We could be doing floors. I bet you that would get a bunch of construction. Right? The bedrooms and the kitchen floored first. I think that's a good idea. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Time to get to work. Salty McLovin. Oh, the only part I've read is the salty suppression system and the designated salty sponge, and I don't know if I want to read the rest of the containment procedures for Salty McLovin. I feel dirty. That's made me actually just like scratch my own arms like feels bad, man. Make it stop. Right, yes, we're gaining construction at a pretty reasonable rate now. This is what we needed. Ramon's eating the meat, but that's fine. That's why it's there. It's muffalo meat, and it's for Ramon to just eat. It's golden. Hey, Raven Guard, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Welcome into our first anomaly colony. Oh, he's got 0.1 will left. Art thou shitting me? Come on. You just jumped in for the free SCP classification. Damn right. Damn Skippy. Cannot blame you. They're going to need a lot of those sponges. Oh no. Convert him first. Ooh. Yeah, we should fix that, shouldn't we? Fix the ideologian problem. Because otherwise he'll be angry about all the wrong things. Oh, I'm in minor pain. Get over yourself. It hurts a little bit. Snicks is really angry because of the flesh tentacle permanently grafted onto his shoulder. Just remember, if you take it off, it can gain a mind of its own and start attacking the colonists. Yes, it said that in the description. Again, I've read part of that SCP, and that's all I'm going to read because it's amazing. Awesome. They're all going to do this. But hey, Raven King with the cheer. Cheers for your cheer. Tink. Chipping away at Meeps' health there in the top left. Chip chip. Every bit of damage counts towards bringing Meeps down as the boss. And putting yourself in their place. We should have like an ongoing perk for whoever's hype boss. Maybe like whoever's hype boss at the end of the month. That would be good fun, wouldn't it? Whoever's there at the end of the month gets something. I don't know what. My undying love. How does that sound? Disclaimer. Toolbox's love may or may not be undying. Well, hey, DJG, at least we didn't name Everett Meeps already, because Everett, in a previous dimension, before we loaded a save game, already lost both their legs. Granted, it was posthumously, and it was because they got eaten by Ramon, but they lost both their legs. Yes, that's right. Being in a prison cell really damages one's certainty. Good work. You think that's when you joined? Nice. Oh dear. Saw a bit of nibbling. Just a little nibble. Just add a little nibble. Oh god. Hell is wrong with my face, chat? What did you do? What did you do? Just gonna expand that. Sorry, got a little song in my head. Needed to get it out. I like Everett with a shotgun. I really like him with it. It's something. It says containment procedure. Like he's a warden in this place. I was considering whether to give him the machine pistol, but no, the pump action shotgun is absolutely what he needs to be using. What mic am I using? I'm using a toner. TONR. Jesus, I can't even spell it. TONR, and it is the. I've got to remind myself of the actual number on it now. It's the BM700. The Tonal BM700 is what I use. It's a wonderful microphone. Really, really does the job. Sounds pretty good. It's got great quality. I then use Voice Meter. There's a free bit of software as a desktop mixing deck, just to kind of tweak that and make it work well. The nice thing about Voice Meter is it's meant I can separately adjust the volume of my
game, my microphone, and Discord.
And stuff like that. So, oh, we're adorable again. Welcome once again to the overly cute wing of the SCP Foundation. That's right. Here, we capture the monsters, contain you, Wadey, and protect you, Reddy. I don't know. We're going with it, but I do. Shotgun is the SCP containment special tool. Just remember, when it comes to overkill, too much is never enough, especially when you're too adorable to know otherwise. PHA got a weapons on check. Your nose again. That's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Very possible. Ah, there we go. I've stopped being adorable. See, that one comes with backing music, which means I can really, really easily hear when it ends. The rest of them, there's like a really quiet bleep bloop when it ends, and I always miss that. I always miss that. Load it with salt and call it McLovin. No, if you load it with salt, it's called an assault rifle. Ovs. He's reading the memoirs of Nicole, which means
He's gaining... Ah! Now I am a space trooper! Brothers! Secure, contain, protect! Should be the shoutiest news anchor in the world. Brothers! Reports indicate that SCP Redacted
has been engaged in what can only be described as Blood Raven activities. Heresy. The voice stopped midway through that, so that was just me at the end. Good night, Raven. Thanks for popping in, dude. It's great to see you, and I hope that your Krieg training went well. Yeah, we're gonna get him converted, and then get him enslaved. How you doing, Snicks? How you doing? 3592 out of 4,000. We're nearly there, but they're just stopping to do some cooking, which is absolutely acceptable. That's a point. What's the potential? Oh no, the potential slave has got a construction 1. That's even worse. Looks like you need wood. We do. There's also a little fire over there. We're going to use the home zone to tackle that. Oh god. Well, it is raining, so we might be okay here, but let's just keep an eye on it. Hopefully this fire will just go out on its own. We all need a little bit of wood from time to time. Yeah. Everybody needs a little bit of wood here and there. Snicks, are you gaining points for that? Yes, you are. Good job. Wood cutting is fun. Hugh of Fun wants me to do a wood chopping video for TikTok. Because we keep seeing all these people do wood cutting videos and looking very hey, awesome. That's a good word for it. Looking very awesome. And Hugh of Fun really wants me to do a wood cutting video. So, you never know. That might hot and sweaty. That's the terminology. Yeah, we've got power. We've got power. Oh my god, we've got power. Transport pod. Oh, you're an enemy. You're a miner. You are very nearly dead. Jeezy McCreasy, you're dying in like 4 hours. Capture. The Canadian girl that does those, Nicole something. Yeah. She's really down to earth. Really down to earth. Quite cool. Seems like a lovely human being. Maybe they could give me some pointers on my wood cutting technique, which to start with will probably be awful. I'm not promising this will no way are you out doing Bradley Thor. Bring it. No, don't bring it. Don't bring it. That man's an icon. Correct axe, don't use the blunt end. Yes. Yes. There we go, we've got another capture. We're going to convert you as well. We're going to heal you back to health. And you're quite good at mining and social, but you won't need that as a slave. But mining, I can do that. I can deal with that. I figured that's what you were trying to type, Severin. I like the fact that I saw the blue pig. It's a pig wearing a blue mask. They've got a visage mask because of their current ideology, which makes them happy. Hyper justice. Their current ideology is hyper justice. Not just regular justice. Not pathetic old-fashioned justice. No. This is hyper justice. Oh, damn it. I'm just going to copy across all these to the electric stove. And then what we'll do is we'll actually... Now we'll just deconstruct it. Why not? Does the pig fight for Hyper Earth? Let's go with yes. Let's go with yes. Right? So we need Snicks to now get level 5 construction so they can make the freezer coolers. And then we can start storing food much more long term, because currently these are going to be deteriorating. Spoils in 2.4 days.
Which is also one of the reasons I haven't put it.
Huge amount of instructions, and I'm adorable again. It's one of the other reasons I haven't put, like, told them to create more than like 10 of each meal. It's because they're gonna go off so quickly at the moment that there's just no point keeping hold of them. Why would I do that? To myself.
If nothing else. VTuber Toolbox. Let's go. So it's supposed to be that you can do a 15-second one of those for free, but then it should cost bits to do it for longer. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be costing bits. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there. But I'm sure it'll all be fun. Shelves are the same storage as an open room. I believe they hold 3 items per shelf. Because it says triple stack. Triple stack shelf holds 3 times as much as empty ground. So that's why I'm making some here. These will be the meal trays.
And then we'll, what am I now?
I heard the bleep. The hive mind. Good. The wind turbine, whenever it basically switches off, we're going to drain this battery quite fast, aren't we? Oh, no, it lasts for about 3 days if fully charged, though it is not fully charged. I hear wibbly noises. Shall I hear a lot of wibbly noises? I don't know if I like it. I feel like I don't like it. Hey, you can't put furniture up there. Well, this can be used for food, so this is a good place to put it, right? Why is there so much wibble going on? Oh, I'm not a fan of that sound effect. That sounds bad.
There's nothing weird going on the map, is there? Not that I can see. No, because I can hear the old music playing underneath. So I don't think it's the new music. But I could be wrong, and I've been known to be in the past. So yeah, that's good fun. Ah well, I'm sure everything will be fine, and nothing is bad. Right? Oh, incidentally, all D-class personnel will be equipped with a melee weapon and expected to charge the enemy should we be attacked. That's just a fact. If you put food in a shelf anywhere that isn't the same as storing it in a non-chilled frozen room in terms of shelf life? I don't actually know. Does that shelf need construction skill? No, we just don't have the wood for it. That's the problem. But we've ordered some trees to be chopped down, so that's fine. Okay, no, it is apparently the answer to that. Hey, you know, shelves is good. Can't help but notice that this guy's faith is not dropping a huge amount. Not a huge amount at all. Down to 59%, which is something. Shelves should increase shelf life. I mean, if it's on the floor, it's floor life. Right? But yes, previously anything on a shelf just didn't deteriorate at all, so you could absolutely store food basically forever. It was easy mode, but that was the problem. It was easy mode, right? You don't want that strictly. I wouldn't have said. Does shelf lose life when putting items on it? Yeah. Literal shelf life. What's needed for this auto door? Because I've got a feeling that's why it's not being built. Construction 6. Right, we're just going to put a regular old door there for now, I think. Because we can actually build those. -1 HP, -1 HP, -1 HP. Yeah, conversion is as bad a mood as possible. I mean, he's a prisoner. In an awful prison cell. He's just got very low expectations at the moment. There's not much. Oh, it is dropping. We've got him down to 49% now, so we'll get in there. We'll get in there. He's not gaining much certainty per day. Not much at all. And whenever it's willing to go over there and damage his sanity more than once per day, that's all good. It's all good. A destitute drifter? No. We don't take in waifs and strays at sight, redacted. That's not what we're about, son. People are at risk of death because of severe illness? Oh no, what's happened to Barn? Oh, he's still just dealing with his extreme blood loss. It's fine. No raw meat for the ghoul. Oh yes, urgently hungry. That's bad. Go and eat this alpaca. The whole alpaca! Buy for entertainment. That's a good shout. And a horseshoes pin. Let's do that as well, because we always get one of these eventually, so let's just get it now. Good old chess table in the rec room. That's always a reliable one. Put a couple of stools on it. I know, right angles. Weird way to play chess. We're trying something different. This is now right angle chess. It's a new game. Sneaks, what you're reading? Crop management. Everybody loves to read this crop management book, don't they? It's great. Yeah, I agree that a campfire would be a good shout too. Let's pop it up here. Is it better than 4-player chess? Absolutely not. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that there instead, and we're going to enable 4-player mode on this chessboard. Corn over potatoes for more effective crops. I'm not too worried. I guess I should be, because it does kind of matter. And now that we've got a bit of food in, I can probably afford to switch to corn. Let's do it. Everett's going to be like, but I just planted all those. Dad. Oh, interesting. Okay, this will be fun. It's been messaged about some last-minute changes to the stag weekend that I'm going on this weekend. It'll be fine. Nah, it's gonna be good fun. Imagine interdimensional chess. This is like 4D chess, but just 4-player. Like, it's similar, but different. I don't need any crazy construction skill to make these. I can actually make dining chairs now. So let's do that, because they're more comfortable than stools, I believe. Where 2 chess games are played at the same time, and both games slowly overlap. Right, we've got ghoul starvation, because he's not eaten the alpaca. I think here would be an interesting one. A game of chess played in 2 teams of 2. Each team brings one white player and 1 black player. So one person plays white on one board, 1 person plays black on the other board. And they play against a team of 2 as well, who each play the corresponding white and black. Every time you take one of your opponent's pieces, you pass it to your teammate, who is allowed to, as their move, add it on from their side of the board. Game is over when any king is checkmated. Someone needs to give that a try, because it would amuse the ever-loving shite out of me. Not necessarily infinite, because the moment a king is put in checkmate, that's it, it's over. And the team who got that checkmate is the winner. But it means that, yes, taking your opponent's pieces gives your teammate an advantage. And helps them to be more likely to... is it just 2 kings or 1? No, this is played on separate boards. Sorry, right, no, that's a good point. There's 2 boards going on at the same time. 2 separate games of chess are happening at the same time. So you've got 2 full chess boards with a full white team and a full black team on both. And as I say, on each team, 1 player plays the white on one board and 1 player plays the black on the other board. That's what I'm thinking. I'm very in-depth. Bambi, coming in with the raid! Welcome in, one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the wonderful Bambi Claire. Go and check them out. They're a legendary bean and an excellent person. Go and say hi to them. What were you doing? You were playing some Stardew Valley. How is it going? Oh my god. We are just starting out tonight in the newest RimWorld DLC, which I am excited by. We're getting attacked, though. Is that a ghoul? Are you a ghoul? No, you're a waster. Waster with a club. Right, Everett, Ramon. Defensive positions, please. I'm going to need you to go and beat this intruder to death. And there's no way of sugarcoating that. That's just what needs to happen. Shotgun! Oh, in the face! That's an opener. Yeah, he dead. He's dead. He's getting fed to the trees. Let's go! The waster, he could construct. Once upon a time, that was within his ability. However, then he got shot in the face with a shotgun, and his ability to construct new buildings went down rapidly. Just saying. Hey, we got all that deconstructed. Right, how's your construction looking now? Still 4. Bad times. Neither of you can construct particularly well, can you? 2 and 1? No. Balls. It's fine. SCP Bambi Claire has been declared. I'm glad to hear you had a good stream, Bambi. Welcome into the insanity that is me attempting to construct the SCP Foundation within RimWorld. It's good fun. Anything else around the map that I need to concern myself with just yet? No, that's great. As long as the enemy are just going to send a single attacker like that, it's fine. Object class safe. That's fair. That's fair. Right, Snicks is doing some repairs, and that will level up their construction, so I'm going to leave them to do that for a little bit. And meanwhile, Everett is mostly working on converting the prisoners, which is important. We've got a few floors that need building, for which we need wood. But we need trees chopping down for that, which we're not currently getting done. Great. Everything's going so well. SCP test. What do the classes mean? Is that a test for me? Is that a test for me? Or for anyone in chat? I guess. Okay, so the SCP classes, these days there are quite a lot of them, but let's look at the originals. Let's just look at the originals then. So we've got Safe, Euclid, and Keter are the original 3 classes that SCPs could be given. Does anyone? You went to SCP school. That's fair. Ooh, cargo pods full of smoke leaf. Great. Someone's raining drugs on the SCP Foundation. What, if anything, could possibly go wrong? See, I kind of need a research bench, but I'm just not there yet. Yeah, they get complicated the further you go on, which is why I tend to just look at the original 3 for the most part. Because there's a bunch of also you've got to be careful of the comedy ones, right? You've got to be careful of the ones that are... Because there's a whole comedy side to SCP as well. There's a whole side to the wiki, which was about comedy writing, which is fine. Yeah, so Hugh Fun is right. For the most part, the classification regarding those is, yeah, it's to do with how difficult they are to contain. And I think to a certain degree, isn't it like also to a certain degree, the risk if they weren't contained factors into it? Like, I think, is it mostly to do with just the containment difficulty, or is it to do with how much risk they pose if containment were to fail, or is that separate? Could a potentially world-ending SCP be considered safe if it was really easy to contain? Or likewise, an utterly harmless one that was impossible to contain, would that be a Keter? I can't remember. I'm genuinely asking this question, I can't remember. I like that one. Archon class are anomalies that theoretically could be contained, but are best left uncontained. Leave it alone, put it back. Ticonderoga can't be contained but don't need to be contained. I think this is why we ended up with a bunch of extras, isn't it? Is because previously it didn't necessarily make sense for something to be considered safe when it was deadly and world-ending. Yeah, this knife will destroy the universe if it falls down, but you can put it in a box and it's fine. So it's considered safe. It's like, that probably needed a little bit more granular classification, which is why we ended up with so many different ones. Snakes, what are you doing? Cooking. Good. Keep everyone fed and then build shit. I don't know. These shelves are being used to contain food, which I suppose is fine. It's what they're for, but now it's out. Now the food is outdoors. But yeah. Neutralized SCPs are former anomalies that are no longer anomalous. Yes. And decommissioned are ones that have been destroyed. Yep. I heard that. Need more meat. Always need more meat. But I don't want to set anyone to hunting at the moment because I've got so few people. So what I have to just do is every now and then get Ramon to murder a load of wildlife. Transport crash relationship. Snix' sister? Who's a ghoul? God damn it. God damn it. This has a containment strength of 30 because the door is... Okay. Are you alright? Okay. Everett, can you just get this steel out the door? Because that'll improve the holding strength of that room and we can capture this ghoul and study it. Didn't even know I had a sister and now this? Now your sister's a ghoul! Snakes. What went wrong? The first answer would be a lot. Capture. Oh, you need to choose the destination. It's going there. Prioritize capturing Rainford. like Keita's like the old man that still has containment procedures that seem to work, but still doubts about if it actually does anything. If he's just messing with us. Yes, I can. Chat, I just need to go and do a water temperature check in the shower. Bear with me. I will return momentarily. Talk amongst yourselves about the joy of SCP and exactly why this colony is going to be amazing. Go.
Hello, hello, hello. Look at Snix bossing away. Go, Snix, go! Welcome in to anyone that's new. This is in the Toolbox's channel. For anyone that doesn't know, I am Pure Fun. I'm a moderator here and occasionally just appear on stream. Like right now. We use the magic of the internet to teleport me here whenever needed. Oh yeah, alright, yes, I'm also his wife. For those of you that don't know, I am also part of SCP lore. There have been several live action productions of the SCP Foundation, which I have been a part of, both as a traitor and as an SCP and as a D-class personnel. So, yeah, fun times. My geek knowledge goes up 1,000 for this. I love it so much. Oh, nice, DJG. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff out there. And it's very cool to be a part of. And I love, you know, how the community will get involved with it and how it keeps evolving and people support each other's stories, right? They're not putting each other down. We like this. Good community-minded. Alright, I'm going to go help with Toolbox, and in just 1 second, Toolbox will be back with you. See you in a moment.
Oh, there we go, chat. Water tested. Oh dear. SCP is insanely cool. I've played a lot of SCP related video games, and it's a really interesting universe to play games in and to kind of exist in and interact with. A lot of it's very well written, very well created, and almost entirely Creative Commons as well. It's the important thing to remember. SCP stuff is almost entirely written deliberately to be Creative Commons. A little while ago, some guy tried to claim it was all his, and that community came down on him like a ton of bricks. I'll tell you that. Stellaris announced 3 more DLCs. I don't feel like Stellaris needs more DLCs. I'm sorry. Stellaris has so many DLCs at this point that the cost to acquire them all is nearly as much as the cost to acquire all the DLC for The Sims 4. It is ridiculous. Alright, Snix is doing repairs. Not only Tynan going a bit weird, that's fair. That's a great point. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right. Have we captured this school? We have. Look at this. Oh, ready to study. Should we put a light in here, maybe? Maybe so we can see what we're doing. And can I do... There we go, concrete. That's ideal for this. Or paved tiles. No, I'm going to do concrete floors in here. And that should be a good little containment unit. I will be able to toggle on study once we've got... Probably once we get the slaves sorted. Void worms. Good. Good. I want to play more Stellaris. I used to love that game. I used to absolutely love that game, but honestly, I find it really hard to play now because I don't have all the DLC. Is that bad? Is that bad that that's how I feel about that game? But I can't acquire all the DLC because I don't have hundreds of pounds spare. That's kind of adorable, DJG. It's kind of adorable that they're just fooling this SCP into thinking that they're scared. I respect it. Did we... Hang on. Ramon, have you eaten? You haven't, but... Can we please... haul this guy. Feed him to the trees. With the Star Wars colony, we're just saying that after many years of mining, the colony eventually built the ship and left. So, Regibeast, it depends on if the mods get updated. If the mods get updated in a way that we can go back to it, we might go back to it and see if we can get it completed. Timeless, oh god. Timeless One. A teenager is approaching the colony. He has a strange air of confidence about him. He wants to talk. You can send a colonist to hear what he has to say. He's a Neanderthal. Everett. Hear him out. Oh, look it. Writhe is barely more than a child, but in his thoughtful eyes you sense an ancient wisdom. When he speaks, the words seem to come from an unnatural knowledge of endless time. He's got a passion for construction. He's in. He says the stars brought him here to fulfill his destiny. Jeez, there's nothing that can go wrong here, is there? And he wants to stay with you and help. As the former subject of occultist ritual, Writhe has the ability to defy death. Okay. Black archotechnology courses throughout his body, allowing him to self-resurrect. When he does, his flesh rapidly reforms, replacing missing organs and healing wounds. The process is, however, imperfect. He may be useful, but you also sense there is something Writhe is not telling you. I am going to allow him to join. Look, this is being consumed by the Harbinger tree. Oh, this is interesting. You could... Oh, that's so much easier. You could just, like, click a button and it creates a corpse stockpile. Consume corpses and meat place nearby. So we're just going to see what that does. We're going to see what that does. Get the skull. We don't need the skulls this time, crabs. We're not skull harvesting this time round. We do need another bedroom now, though. So let's look into that. Also, Writhe, what can you do? Construction? You can. You're not good at it yet, but you can do it. You're not good at anything, strictly. Yeah. Except hauling and cleaning. Do you know what? Do your hauling first. Do your hauling and cleaning first, and then help with construction. Honestly, that's probably the best use we can get currently, is just to get this hauling all done. Everett, what have these guys got to trade? We always need skulls. Crabs. Calm your skull lust? That's probably not a great term for it, is it? Oh wait, we might need that machine pistol actually, because Rythe is unarmed. Oh, but awful at shooting. He's got a passion for it, so he's crap, but he's willing to learn. I'm going to equip the machine pistol on him, just on principle. I should probably actually give it the slick, shouldn't I? No, he's bad, but not willing to learn. At least Rythe is willing to learn how to shoot. So he'll do the hauling first, which is great. I mean, he's putting non-food items in. Oh god! Clear all foods. Clear all foods. Honestly, I only want foods in there, please. For the love of God, store things properly. Really interested to know what happens with these trees when they're fully grown. Like, its growth rate's crazy fast because it's got something to eat. His little toe and his left pinky have been digested. Nom nom nom. Delicious trees. Death refusal, 4 uses. So he's not unlimited. He can die and resurrect 4 times. That's interesting. That's interesting. He's also wimpy. So he actually... his pain shock threshold is awful. Good. Let's test it. I'm not going to waste those resurrection charges. Those are get out of shite free cards for him. Hey, he's almost turned. And he's getting there. Good. So it takes a little longer to break them if you do the conversion first, but it will help in the long run, I believe. I do firmly believe that. We need more wood. So one of these slaves is going to be set on plant duty, I think. Are either of them particularly good at it? Nope. Nope. That's an awful choice then. Never mind. I guess. How much can Ramon eat of him before it don't work? It's a good question. It's a good question, and it would. Yeah, SCP-001s are interesting. I used to love reading through those because they are quite cool, right? Knowledge category basic can be studied in 1.8 days. Oh, we have studied him. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, look, we've got a little bit of entity containment knowledge. Love that. Love that for us. Containment strength is 67 now, which is great. It will escape in 3.3 years. Conversion. Hey, right. Belarus has joined the right ideologion and now merely needs enslaving. See, and we enslave them so that we don't have to cater to their needs quite so much, and we also don't care as much if they die. Because they are going to be the front line of defense with the ghouls. But the ghouls will regenerate from their wounds. The D-class personnel will just die. We're especially going to send them in for any dangerous work. Anything involving entities that's even remotely risky is going to be 100% left up to the D-class personnel. Right? Oh yeah, bedroom for Rythe, that's what we need. So we're going to come out the top here. And just do that. All of this can get taken apart actually. We've just got torches sat in here for no reason. Do that. Cool. Lovely. Bedroom. Whereas this is as good as these slave rooms are going to get. I might give them a bedroll. if I'm feeling benevolent. Which I'm not always. How much leather have we got? 45 camel hide. Make a camel hide bread roll. Do that, delete that. Well, assign Belarus to it. Yeah. Wooden beds got more wood than hide. Yeah, but I don't want them to have fancy, nice wooden beds. This is the thing. This needs to assign to Belarus now, please. It should do automatic next time they sleep. And then we'll delete them again. Hooray! What could go wrong? Snakes has your construction skill. Still 4, though approaching 5. Absolutely getting there. So we are on the way to success. Not very quickly. Not very quickly. Belarus's will has been broken. I mean, they won't be a prisoner for much longer. In fairness. They'll be indentured instead. Good times. Do you do prios for Deathless Bro? I did, yes. Yeah, I sorted them. We've got him mostly hauling and cleaning, and then helping with construction after that where he's capable. Which isn't many places, admittedly. But you can at least try to build walls to get his construction skill up. Because he's got the passion, I think. Yes, he's got the passion for construction, he's just shite at it. So, smoothing stone is good for grinding construction XP. That's a great shout, Sneaks. It's a great shout. Yeah, we might have to just smooth off some stone once we've done building the things that we've already marked, because we might as well do those. I like this. This just gets studied every few days. And we'll move towards knowledge sleep suppressor. Reduces their sleep need but irritates everyone nearby. Don't feel like that's a good thing. I don't feel like that's a good thing. Build a generator that draws electricity from contained entities. This process aggravates entities, understandably, making them harder to contain. Nice. So, like, some of these can only be done once you've learned enough about a certain type creature. This is how you make someone into a ghoul. This is how you enhance ghouls, and that's kind of what I want to know. Ghoul barbs. Increase melee damage but limit motion. Resurrection. What? Corrosive heart. Spray a corrosive fluid. That'll be the shooting, I think. I think that'll be the shooting. Why not high on construct so he does boost construction? Because we desperately need someone to do the hauling. For now, he's our guy. Belarus can't do hauling. Barn can. So once we've got Barn, we'll swap that round. We'll make Barn primary hauler and then mining. And then, yeah, Writhe can focus down on construction and useful stuff like that. But just for now, I need someone doing that hauling job. And it's Writhe. It's his job. It's what he do. Good. We've got enough trees down now that Snix has done a bit more building. Oh, enslaved. Yep, and the abbot roll has activated. Right. So this is now a slave bed. We'll delete that. And this is a slave room. Good. That's sorted. Belarus. Absolutely do firefighting. Be a patient. We will keep our slaves alive as much as we can. So do bed rest, do basic. Don't look after the children or do doctoring. That's not slave work. Or you can do hauling and cleaning. Intriguing. There we go. Cool. That's much better. So it turns out that when you're a slave, that overwrites the incapability of doing dumb labor. Yeah, I think enslavement straight up overrides it. So that's fun. Grab all this. It's a good shout, crabs. Grab the wild heal root. We've got a bit of medicine at the moment. We've got 49 medicine, so that's good. But grabbing some wild heal root, never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. Wardens will periodically intimidate the slave to increase their suppression level and reduce rebellion. You can free them, you can imprison them, you have no interaction, or you can execute them. I mean, we're just going to keep them down. That's what you do to D-class personnel. Abbot role unfulfilled. Who should be the abbot? Probably Everett. Oddly. Meat stockpile. We've got a little bit, but I think you're right. We could probably use some more. Happy birthday, Coffee in the Rain. How the devil are you? Ramon. Kill that, kill that, kill that. Avoid the Muffalo for now because they watch each other's backs sometimes. Good job, Ramon. Melee, take it to death, please. It needs to die. This one didn't die, Ramon. You didn't finish the job. You've got to make it dead. Good work. Carry on. Right, so that's a few animals that should get sent over here. Ultimately butchered. But for now, they've just been shoved unceremoniously in the dumping stockpile. Good work, team. And Snicks is busy sleeping. Two ghouls, more meat needed. Are we having to feed this one? I'm guessing we are. I don't really know how it works, you know. This whole... Oh, damn it, stupid thing. Lagged whilst I was placing it. Do that. And then we're going to clear all. And we're going to just put animal corpses in. Yeah. For the entity corpses? Not yet. We will figure out if that's required later on. There you go, Ride's doing some building, doing some learning. Bio on animal corpses, thank you. Important. There we go, butchering a rat. So we get a little bit of meat out of this, a little bit of stuff. Ramon killed that squirrel. I see small animals blunder into my view. I will probably just get Ramon to kill them on principle. Because that's a good way of keeping meat stocked up. Yeah. Need some advice, Mr. Spanners. You have a couple of people who you ended up cutting off and giving up on. They messaged you earlier, because you only removed them, not blocked them, and started being asshats. Do I give them the time of day, or do I just block them until they move past it? Honestly, you already cut them off once, and their first contact back to you is to be asshats. I don't feel like they're worth your time, Coffee. Your time is valuable. You're a wonderful, excellent person, and we absolutely love spending time with you. And if there's a couple of asshats that can't get on board with that, and can't treat you with the respect that you frankly deserve, I don't know. It feels like... Yeah, no. Basically, I was trying to think of a better way to eloquate it, but there isn't one, right? You get a second chance if you're not being an asshat about it. But the moment you start being an asshat about what could have potentially been a second chance, that second chance doesn't even happen. It's gone and done and happened instantly. The second chance was you opening that message and reading it. You know? That was their second chance. That was their option. That was their chance at redemption. And they blew it preemptively by being asshats. You don't need toxic people like that around. You know? Sorry? Yeah, those people like that will turn you into an SCP. Facts. These trees are getting bigger. Snicks failed. Oh, but it's nearly level 5. Which means we might be able to have freezers. Yeah! Stop spreading bad stigma about SCPs. I'm sure there are some lovely SCPs out there. It's got a quest called Shack of Fortune, which contains a schematic for fire foam poppers. Interesting. How's your belief? It's slowly but surely shattering. So that's great. That's what we like to hear. Shattering someone's belief before forcing them into indentured servitude. That's what I'm about, son. God. You have fun. My WhatsApp is exploding and I have no idea what's happening in it. I'll try and get back to the last place where I did know what was happening. Okay, so if you can have a look from there, from that message, there's quite a bit. It's not so much drama, DJG. I wouldn't say it's drama, but what it is I'm going to a stag party, a stag do at the weekend, and it would seem that some of the plans for the afternoon have had to fundamentally change because of an unavailability for something that we were going to do. So obviously my phone here is exploding as the best man, bless him, tries to marshal a group of men into figuring out what we're going to do instead. And currently I've no ability to read that or take part in the conversation. So sorry, boys, it's up to you. I'm not going to lie, I'm just happy to hang out with friends, and I will probably just be happy tagging along with whatever goes on. But obviously we've got to make sure that the stag himself has a great time. Yeah, they'll survive. They're big boys. They've got this. Who's a big boy? I'm a big boy. Hey, Tomo, how you doing tonight? Welcome to Anomaly. Chunks of a spacecraft. I love chunks of a spacecraft. They're full of delicious resources. We've captured a ghoul. This is our first contained SCP. Jesus, more have fallen? I mean, okay. Ooh. Oh, ancient security turrets. Not as cool. Not as cool. So we have one ghoul that works for us, and we've captured one as well. Now, I don't know if there's a way to make this one work for us. Maintain, study, release or execute. Why? Did you ask the ethics committee about the way you're holding him? Yes, and they said it's fine.
Actually, we had some reservations.
No, you said it's not a problem at all. Absolutely fine.
Providing you follow the procedures.
No. Procedures. Oh, I've just realised why skull spikes might have been quite useful. I've just realised, chat, why skull spikes might have been a good idea. It's fine. We asked her, brother. No Jedi in this run. Not at the moment, but obviously if we can get the Star Wars mods to work again, because the reason we're not doing the modded run is obviously 1.5 dropped today, and most of those mod makers have not had a chance to update their mods yet, so the whole Star Wars mod pack would not work right now. If they update and we can get it working again, we will definitely go back, and if not, we will make sure that Force Lottery means something else. 3. Posture check. That's a huge celebration for a posture check. Thank you, DJG. Oh dear. Apparently a slave rebellion is likely, and a slave is unsuppressed. Everett, what have you been playing at? I'm not asking you to romancer. Jesus, just... You want me to romance the slave? No, I want you to suppress the slave.
Everything is in hand. Options are being looked at.
Okay.
Stand, stay the course.
Cool, that's fine. As long as everything is good and I don't need to be worried about anything. Turn the phone off. But yes, don't worry, we'll make sure, like, if we can't get that Star Wars mod pack to run properly again, we'll either wait and do another one once some mods have been updated, or just make sure that that Force Lottery has a different meaning in whatever we do move on to. The Helldiver Lottery, perhaps, if we do a Helldivers run. I love the fact that this is Snyx's sister. Like, that's a whole mood. This Snyx, last time they encountered their sister was probably on board our research ship that we got here on, and next thing they know, their sister arrived in our colony as a ghoul, which we've then chained to a platform, and Snyx is occasionally studying. I like to think with a plan to see if they can be saved, but who knows? Yeah, we'll release Cthulhu or something. It'll be fine. Ooh, Tailor Bench to get some slave gear. That's not a bad idea, because that can help with suppression, can't it? I need to think about a research bench as well. I think it's time to consider that. Oh, look, the bookshelf helps. The bookcase helps with research. Shock and horror. Ghoulification is irreversible. Oh, spoilers. I was going to do a load of research in the hope of fixing that. But now I won't. Not a problem. But you need leather that you used in a bread roll. Yeah. Maybe we should grow a little bit of cotton too. It's probably not a bad idea, and we could maybe get a second wind generator up as well. Maybe. Oh, these are done. What does that do to our power requirements? Knackers it pretty hard. Not gonna lie. But at least we can get this stuff all frozen. That needs to not contain, like, rotten. It said so in the news article. Yeah, but I deliberately didn't read all of those. I deliberately didn't read all of those because I didn't want to know everything about the mod coming in, about the DLC coming into it. But I feel like the nature of this particular DLC is kind of cooler to discover as we play. The whole anomalies side of things. So we'll do that. Slave unsuppressed. Why are you unsuppressed? Nobody's been suppressing you. This is bad. This is really bad. Why can't we suppress? Why can't we do that? Warden level 1. Can I expand this? Suppress slaves is part of it. Is it just because he's so bad at it? Ah, suppress. Maybe it is. Maybe he is suppressing, but he's so bad at it that suppression really isn't going up much. It's up to 31%. It was 15, so yeah, it's not going up a huge amount. Hopefully, though, this should mean that his social skill does improve. It's not going to be wildly fast. Yeah, no, now that the freezer is actually a freezer, we'll move the butcher's bench into there. Yes. Gang up and beat him. Toolbox's ability to run a successful colony is impossible to do, but that never stops him. Exactly. I'm here having a great time, Tomo, and I personally feel like that counts for at least something. 1,700 hours in this game, you'd think I'd be better at it, but I'm not. I swear though, every time I'm coming to a point where my enthusiasm for RimWorld is just starting to dip. Just like, it's never truly dipped, but just when my enthusiasm for RimWorld is just starting to head south, they release another DLC, and it just completely revitalizes my love for this game. Already, I'm looking at all of this going, this is so cool. This entity stuff is amazing. Yeah, don't get me wrong, 1,600 of those hours I have spoken about things that aren't RimWorld. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But content creator, this is kind of how we do. I just have conversations with you guys, and it's awesome. So, you know, that's fun. Right, is there new stuff in here as well? I imagine there probably is. Probably not much of it, though. No, do you know what? Actually, this looks more or less the same as it was before. I think all the new stuff realistically has gone into this anomaly tree. I don't feel like void provocation is a good idea. I feel like provoking the void, poking the proverbial non-Euclidean bear. It just sounds like an awful idea, doesn't it? Oh, Snicks is studying his sister. Make of that sentence what you will. But advanced psychic rituals, I do like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. I think there has to be a certain occult wing of the SCP Foundation that researches into that stuff to find ways to better contain the SCPs. Of course, ultimate mission, A, we're going to do whatever endgame is involved with this void monolith. I think that's important, right? But I would like to see if we can contain as many entities as possible. Different types, although I will contain multiple ghouls if I have to. Like, whatever I can contain, I will. I think that's where I am with what I'm hoping for from this. It's not a zoo. Oh, it's absolutely a zoo. It's the weirdest, darkest, creepiest, most horrifying zoo you've ever been in, but it's absolutely a zoo. Not with that attitude. Exactly, DJT. Ramon! Kill. Why is everyone idle? Right, we need to set a regular research then. I guess... let's just get on with smithing. So that's something we can do. And then, geez, like, everyone's got no jobs to do, so we need to find some jobs. Well... digging into this big old chunk of mountain's probably a good start, isn't it? Not many people very good at mining, but yeah, it's a great time to learn. Actually, no, I'm going to build a crafting house. Because it's something I always forget to do early on. So we're going to get some crafting up and running. And certain amongst you are probably going to hate the layout in it, because you always do. He is studying his sister, yes. There's a little person there playing the banjo next to him. No, not like that. Exploit, contain, eat, burn. Yes? But no, basically, there is a reason I say it like that. This is Rainford. Rainford is literally the sister of Snicks Jackson, our resident scientist. So they fell in a transport pod, I think, and were knocked out, so we immediately chained them to this slate and are now studying them. And that's very important. That needed to happen. Interesting. We literally can't... like, I was wondering if there was a way that you could, like, add them to the colony, like we've got Ramon, but no. What we can do, however, and this is the potential way into a bit of a dark universe method, is learn how to make people into ghouls, and then any slaves that are really good at combat, we can basically ghoulify them, and as long as we've got enough of a source of meat coming in, we can have a small combat force of regenerative ghouls, which genuinely might not be the worst plan in the world. You know? Like I say, absolutely. It's the dark universe. Answer. And if it works. So I want a slave body strap, and I'll just add one onto those every time we get a slave, and a slave collar. And they can be made out of anything, I don't care. Authority cap? Suppression power plus 10. Oh my god, I'm going to put Everett in an authority cap. Yay! Yay! We're going to give him a commissar's hat and make Bellerose wear leather straps. Ah, good times. I mean, what? I'm sure it'll be fine. Slaves can't be wardens. That sucks. You can't make the slaves. Slaves enslaving slaves. That's what you need. Barney, you quite done with your silly-eyed religion yet? Yeah, you're getting there. The exploitables. Yeah, absolutely. I think Everett's going to have to be a bit of a balance of combat skills, which he's already got in tons because he's a space marine. He's got lots of shooting and a shotgun, so he should be fine. He's going to be a balance of combat skills and social upgrades, I think, so that he can do his wardening side of things a bit better. A lot of the MTF guys that we get in this are going to have to be that. They're going to have to be good at both. On the other hand, we've got the scientists, the science team, who pretty much should only have to do intellectual pursuits once we get everything up and running, because the slaves can take care of handling, cooking, hunting, handling, cooking, constructing, growing, mining, plant cutting, smithing, tailoring, and crafting. And hauling and cleaning. In theory. Hey, cool, right, we've got some slave gear ready. So, slave. Go and get dressed. Put your hat down. Oh, he's gone naked. There we go. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's dark, isn't it? I want them to wear orange jumpsuits, but I don't think I can make them be specifically orange, can I? I also don't think I can make jumpsuits. Nor will they be particularly good for... Is there like... No, there's not even like prisoner garb, is there? Because that would be the other way to do it, is make them wear like a prisoner jumpsuit. Or research chocolate trees and no cooking required. Yeah, just only chocolate. Harvest nothing but chocolate. A robe. Ooh, a robe. Robe? Nah. See, the bonus of these, and I will say this, the bonus of these is that they make slave suppression more efficient by wearing them, which is, I guess, it's why you do it, isn't it? Maybe once our MTF get good enough at suppression and we don't need the benefit provided by the slave gear, we can allow them to wear slightly better stuff. Suppression fall rate is now at 0% per day. So if we get... Why have you got that funny hat on? Oh, Bella Rose is now making... Bella Rose is now crafting the authority hat for the man who will suppress them. There we go. Everett, wear that. That makes you better at suppression. And then... Sewing area. Can't romance. Low opinion. That's absolutely reasonable. I can't imagine why this slave's opinion of the slave master would be low. I can't imagine why that would be the case. Can anyone think of any reasons? Off the top of your heads? That's the other thing actually, is no, you got noble after all. Royal. I guess without some mods we're not going to be able to do jumpsuits, which is a shame, because it would be cool to have them in D-class jumpsuits. Oh well. Because I believe that these straps cover the whole body. Outer covers torso. Interesting. They're not allowed to wear pants, but pants don't offset suppression at all. So I think I feel like... Are they allowed to wear pants? Because hell, if we could come up with just an orange pair of pants for them, that would be okay. I'll click that, I'll see what happens. If they go to put it on and they lose the slave straps, then obviously it's not going to work out. Oh my god, I've just realised something. I just need to check this. Slave jumpsuit? Anything like that? Yes. That might work. Okay, there might be some mods for it. There might be some mods for it that will allow us to change what they're wearing and still have it offset the yeah, straps were outer, so they should still be able to wear the skin layer stuff, right? Wondering. Put the pants on. Put on the pants. Yes, they can wear pants and other stuff, so we'll allow them to wear some sort of top. Some sort of top. I don't really want a button down. It's far too formal. T-shirt. Make t-shirt. I wish I could just set the colour here. I wish I could. Make a t-shirt and we'll put them in that. And then I think maybe with the style table? if that's a thing. Ideology styling station. We're out of wood again, aren't we? Maybe with the styling station I can make them change the colour. Because if I can make the pants and the t-shirt orange, then as far as I'm concerned, that'll be good. Grow the paint flower and you can colour them any which way. That's the one, isn't it? Right, I was going to do 2 new zones, and it was going to be... How big is that? 7 across. Okay, so that's the right way. And then like that. And we're going to have to move this. Reinstall. Here. This grow zone is for... Well, hang on. This one's for cotton. We can actually get some of this ourselves. And is it Tinctoria? No, so do the big one in cotton and the small one in Tinctoria. And then we can do dyeing. Yeah, then we can do dyeing. So that will, I think this will allow us to do it. We can make them wear pants and t-shirt, and then we can colour those pants and t-shirt orange, and then they'll be D-class personnel. Right? I feel like that's the right way to go about this. Ghoul starvation, that's bad. Eat the rat. Consume rat. Right, I'm going to do a big hunt for basically everything that's not violent. I'm going to get all of that nailed down. Because if we kill it, we stockpile it, we cut it up into meat, but we only make a few meals, there should be some meat left for the ghoul. In theory. Studied in 15 hours. How are we doing on anomaly research then? Sweet. Store the Tinctoria next to the station. I will once I've built the station. Still need wood. That's why we've set some trees to be chopped here. Yeah, that should solve that problem, and we can get the crafting room built, into which the style station will go, along with some other crafting-related shenanigans. Shenanigans. Rushing through the night. We're getting there on Barn, but Barn's just taking a bit longer. Storage lacks a door. What? Oh yeah, it's got a hole in it because they've chopped the wall out and not built the door. Ah yes, we're going hunting with a pump-action shotgun. Let's go. It feels a little bit like overkill. Only a little bit though. Not as much as it could. It could feel a lot more like overkill. And Ramon's come to immediately eat the entire turkey. She's just inhaled that thing. Jeez. Put that there and cancel that one. I put a light in here, for goodness sakes, so the butcher can actually see what they're doing. Rude. There we are. Right, the battery's still holding up, which is great. And this one wind turbine is powering the whole base. I love that. It's rare that we get away with that, isn't it? Slave rebellion, likely? I don't bloody think so. I mean, it is still quite likely, actually. I'm not going to lie. Is there any other clothing that's going to increase the authority of... what's his face? I don't think that there is. But we're just going to check. Not the sash. What's the heavy bandolier for? Ranged cooldown multiplier. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, please. I will take a heavy bandolier for my soldier. That sounds actually well worth doing. New lovers! Snix pursued Belarus by describing her as a wonderful Aurora. Snix is now doinking the slave. The D-class personnel, that's what we're calling them. They're D-class personnel. Bring Ramona and take on a Mega Sloth? Maybe? Melee attack, you should call that rebellion. Oh yeah, if he rebels, the ghoul will come for him, and they'll learn very quickly not to rebel because we just unleash the ghouls, right? Obviously. Suppression fall rate is apparently 0. We've got no terror in them. We need to chat. We need to put the terror into them, right? Art can make terror sculptures. Melee attacking and boost suppression. I think maybe, yeah. The beatings will continue until morale improves. That's how it works, right? L-Crabs, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to micromanage meleeing the shit out of our slaves. I appreciate... where did that t-shirt just go? Slaves can also wear t-shirts. T-shirts, there we go. So who the hell just put on that t-shirt? What the deuce? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's made of light leather. Cool. Force wear it. You chose to have slaves. I did. I chose to have D-class personnel. Yes. There we go. So this is the thing as well. By having some clothes on, they've at least got a little bit of resistance to the temperature changes. Not much, granted, apparently. But some. Instead of just being running around naked in straps and a collar. Because that was veering a little bit away from D-class personnel and a bit more into BDSM team. It was a little bit too far in that direction as far as I was concerned. Research speed factor is god-awful. Why? Room cleanliness, there's got a bit of reading bonus. Okay. This is cool though. Bookshelves increasing reading bonus in the room and therefore research speed means that we should stockpile as many books as we can get our hands on. Oh, cowboy hats for heat. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. That's probably a good idea. Snicks has got the cowboy hat on at the moment. Can we make? We can. We can absolutely make cowboy hats. And they are pretty good for hot weather, aren't they? Let's do that then. Okay, so slaves are now allowed to wear cowboy hats. And this is very specifically the clothing that they can have. I like how we fine-tuned this, and I think that's quite important. You don't affect suppression, do you? Oh! Slave suppression ops at -5%. No. That makes... Wearing cowboy hats makes them too confident. We can't allow that. I can't allow them to gain confidence. They're too cool! They're too cool! Cowboy hats are too cool! They make the slaves feel like rebelling. You can't you can't allow that. I guess there's a few other hats, aren't there? Maybe some of them could be useful. What about a duster? Is that going to affect the offset? Yeah, of course it is. Wearing a duster is too cool. It's too... Again, it all works like that. Jackets? Jackets don't, but they only really keep you... Well, they insulate against the heat a bit, don't they? So just like plain jackets are probably acceptable. Duster's also outer. Oh, so we couldn't do that. Jacket's probably outer as well. Yeah, okay. Anything outer on the torso we're not going to be able to do. What about like a head wrap? That would work and gives a little bit of heat insulation. It's not much though. Void curiosity. Uh-oh. Writhe has begun to fixate on the void and wishes to investigate it using the void provocation ritual. Use the void provocation ritual to discover and capture entities. Captured entities can be studied to complete anomaly research projects or connected to a bioferrite harvester. Great. To generate bioferrite. Research void provocation, then place a psychic ritual spot to perform the ritual. So Writhe is keen on performing that ritual. And he's got void curiosity, so he'll get sadder if we don't do it, I imagine. Great. Good! I'm going to get entity containment first so I can actually contain them. Sombrero for the prisoners and cowboy hats for the colonists. Maybe? Don't have a sombrero in this. I'm getting... Oh, a shade cone. Shade cone. That's the one. Shade cone for the prisoners. That works. Because there's no suppression deficit, and it gives quite a lot of heat benefit. Uh-oh. New entity discovered. Sight Stealer. Everett, kill it. Ramon, kill it. Suppress it at the very least. We're going to do another room, aren't we? I think we're just going to be studying this one's remains, to be perfectly honest. Oh shit, new research available. Proximity detector. That's what this is, that's why it got revealed. Yes! Oh, I'm glad we had that. A twisted creature has appeared out of thin air. didn't, though. Kind of. Okay, you. Entity Codex. Emaciated and misshapen humanoids. Their arms end in sharp, curled claws formed from bioferrite. Sight stealers are fragile, but use psychic influence to render themselves invisible until they get close to their victims. They are known to emit haunting screams as they gather on their terrible hunts. Maybe that's what I could hear then. Maybe that was the weird noise. Now, we don't have another containment room yet. We can absolutely start trying to build one. But we can't build another holding platform yet, so it'll have to be a regular little holding spot until we can get a better setup. That's fine, right? We're going to do it, because we can. We've got about 300 steel. We're going to throw it down and we're going to rope this little bastard to the ground. Get him! Set the stuff to always have one in storage. Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do until you have one. This is all the slave stuff. We're making sure that we've got one of. And everyone else, we'll just kind of make sure that we've got clothing and we'll add it as necessary. I want that heavy bandolier, though. As soon as we've got the stuff for that, I'd like it. Please kill the rats and the squirrel and the raccoons for the meat. And as soon as these walls are done, this should have some containment strength. You, can I see what your containment strength... Minimum containment strength, 30. So if we can get this room to 30 by enclosing it in steel, we're good. Right? A gift! 110 silver. They've given us our first money. Thanks, guys. 43. Nailed it. Everett, you're our captures guy. Capture the Sight Stealer. The zoo grows. Get some light in there. Conduit the power across. Because otherwise it don't work. Right, how's your construction doing? Hey, up to 3 already. Good. He's leveling up nice and quick. Everett, where is the Sight Stealer? I can't help but notice we didn't capture it. It's dead. It died. Okay, it's being eaten by trees. All right, we didn't get it in time. That's okay. Honestly, that's probably fine. Yeah. They're all getting it. They've placed that guy in like the... Oh! It went splat. What happens when these are fully grown? Ready to harvest? Harvest. What do we get from them? Do we get anything? Or do we leave them in place? Do we... I don't know, chat. What do I do? This one's ready to harvest. So I'm going to chop it down and find out what we get. If we get anything good, I don't really know. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Also, this is a new thing, by the way. Down in the bottom right, there's this little magnifying glass, and you can search for anything. Shotgun. 0 results found because it's equipped, sadly. But if I want to find out if there's any wood on the ground, I can find everything with wood in it, and I can click to go straight to it. It's great. It's a new thing that they've added with 1.5. You don't even need the DLC to use this. It's amazeballs. Alright, let's pick up... We started with batteries, which is great. Don't feel like I need plate armour. I feel like I need better armour. Which will be a bit further down the line. Yeah, let's get machining and start getting some of this stuff related to machining. I think that's a good idea. Crab's Devil Strand for Heatware is a great shout. I will keep that noise in mind, because that is a stellar call. Oh shit, the battery's almost empty. Pick up, wind! Pick up! A warg is hunting Belarus. It's a shame. Okay, Ramon, go and attack. Everett, come and help. Belarus, where are you? Come indoors. Indoors, indoors, indoors. Yes, Ramon! Yes! God, Ramon is a little beast. Ramon's an absolute beast. Everett, come down here. Come down here. Stand behind Ramon. Don't go to skip cooking. Can you, like, fully skip cooking with chocolate? Is that a thing? Is that genuinely a thing? Nice one, team. And more meat. Good job, team. Yes, noted. Like, do you need a fairly big field of it, though? Like, to realistically get away with that? We already did that talk on the Star Wars run. We did, but my memory's like a sieve. You've got to remember this. You've got to always remember at all times that my memory is like a sieve. Like a sieve with more holes in it. It's a true story. Shit, we're getting pretty close to entity containment. That's nice. I'm sorry. Mind numb serum. Hello. Prevents mental breaks. Hello. That could be crazy useful. Generators that burn bioferrite. Yes. Bioferrite powered heaters that produce enough heat to warm an entire region. An atmospheric heater. Interesting. Bioferrite weaponry. This sounds fun. What could go wrong? Ghoul resurrection. Bring dead ghouls back to life. Cool. Hey, then they become crazy expendable, because anything they can't regenerate from, you just stick them with the regeneration serum and crack on, right? That's both a terrifying and awesome notion. Yay. Everett, how's your social skills coming? Pretty slowly. To be honest, pretty freaking slowly. All this wardening is not leveling him up nearly as fast as one would perhaps hope that it would. I have never, in this game, really discovered a good and reliable way of leveling up social. You know? Trading, yeah, I mean... Trading does it, but you can't always do that. Like, I've not always got the money or the stuff. And wardening. Though that's why I've got him, like, pretty primarily wardening at the moment with all this stuff. And obviously, as he continues to slave suppress, and this is working now, the suppression's going up. Yeah, you need a big prison for it, yeah. Ow. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, okay, well, the suppression is now actually rising, which is great. Your plants is currently level 0, because though you just leveled it up, you have a -4 to it, because you're a genie. So it's still technically 0. Okay, we need a light in here. We need some power around the room. I'm just going to fully surround it, because this is a crafting room, and I might need power everywhere. There are social genes, aren't there? Yeah, there's some that will absolutely help in that respect. Smashed stump. Oh, I need to put a floor in your room. I need to floor your room, because you're the only one without a floor. And you'll get Sag. He ate without a table already. Why? There's a perfectly functional table here near the food. Why are you people like this? Every skill got +4 or +8 and a passion, I think. Yeah, there's a few. Great crafting gene. This is not genetic. I'd like to point out, this person is a pop idol pirate. That's a fun combination. And this shooting and melee skill is natural. It's actual skill. It's not genetic. The crafting skill is because they're a genie. The negatives to social, animals, and plants is because they're a genie. Are you going to finally renounce your... Oh, 3.9%. So close. So close. What is your will? 2.9. You'll break pretty quickly then. Especially as Everett becomes a better and better warden. And we are going to consistently find ways to improve that. By the way, that's all part of the plan at this stage. Wood floor. Yeah, let's do it. We've got orders to chop more trees as well. So it should be right. Then once we've got some floor, we need to get some crafting stuff. So I think a stone cuts table is one of the things we're going to need, isn't it? Really. Electric smelter. Let's get a smithy up. And an art bench for those sweet, sweet terror sculptures. Yeah. Tool cabinet too, but we're going to need a few things. First and foremost, we're going to need vein mine. That's been added as part of vanilla. I don't have to put that in as a mod now. Genie with a burning passion for shooting. Yeah, it's quite cool actually, isn't it? So vein mine is now in the game as standard. If you click a bit of resource and click vein mine, it'll automatically mark all you can see, and then as they mine it, it will also automatically mark any that comes up as a result. Everyone's put on these shade cones. Oh god, murderous squirrels. Bionic eye? Interesting. There's an opportunity for something. Field tours, which is just you, I think, isn't it? No, you're a hyper justice, bro. You're archaism. It's you. It's you. Shotlands for easy fights. That's actually tempting, isn't it? How many squirrels do I have to fight? 2 man-hunting squirrels. I think we can manage this. We'd also get honour, though, and I've got no interest in honour in this run. I don't think I have, anyway, because it will involve me having to make someone's bedroom fancier and building a throne room. Which doesn't feel very SCP, personally. Right, conversion. Hang on. First and foremost, prisoner, enslave. Let's get that going. And then we've got a couple of... Oh, yeah, I auto-crafted the authority caps. I didn't need to. We only needed the one that Everett's wearing. But now he's got a few spares. And some of them are good quality as well. Does that change the bonus? No. Suppression power stays the same. So, really neither here nor there. We need better sources of power. Maybe that's what we should research next. Better sources of power. You know? Floodlights, that's new. Hang on, there's wall lights now, aren't there? Wall lamps. Look at that. Just inherently, wall lamps. That doesn't need modding in either. The wall lights mod has been one of the most popular mods of all time for this game since it was incepted. And it's going to be weird to see that not be required anymore. You know? Ooh, gibbet cages, they inspire terror. That would help with suppression as well. Although we're not struggling for suppression now, look. We're at 73%, that's quite good. With a full rate of 0 still. Damn! Because the relevant gear is dropping it so much. That's why you put them in the right gear. You know? We are going to take these squirrels on there. He wants to draw the beast towards you. Archite capsules for xenogerm messing. I don't really want the honour. Like I say, I don't want a faff. I'll take the bionic eye. I'll take the bionic eye. We're going to get attacked by squirrels and we'll get a bionic eye, which we can use to upgrade someone's face. Still has the adjustable power requirement and the wall solar lamps. Yes! Yes, okay, there is that. There is that. So the mod isn't pointless, but it's nice to see some of those popular mods, the aspects of them just being rolled into the base game now. Like those things that people have had to mod in the whole time before are starting to just appear in the base game, and that's quite fun. That's quite nice. Belarose, can I change your style, please? Yes, I can. Apparel colour. Oh, what do you mean there's no bloody orange? Favourite colour? Oh no, I'm not letting you wear your favourite colour. That would be silly. Oh, this is orange. That's infuriating. Nice. Damn it. Damn it, no orange. Yellow then? Next best for D class? Do we reckon? What's the opinion, chat, for D class personnel? Not enough dye. Recolor when it becomes available. That's cool, I can queue this. So, or bright green. Bright green's not very D class. D class wear orange jumpsuits. That's the thing. I mean, we could make it disgustingly luminous green, couldn't we? Yeah, look at this. Look at this slave. I'm feeling the yellow. I'm feeling the yellow as an alternative to the orange. This is what I'm thinking for slave, because it also sets it to kind of the same colour as the slave beds, which just, it fits nicely in my brain. Bless you. Right, we're going to do the same again. We're going to delete that sleeping spot and build another bedroll, but it's going to have to be... I don't have enough camel hide. I do have enough... bird skin? Wolf skin? Loofah? I don't have enough of anything. Okay. So that was silly. You can sleep in the middle of your room until we're ready to put a proper bedroll in there. Red is used for Supermax prisoners. It is, yeah. Maybe. Bellarose will change the colour when we've got enough dye, so that'll be good. Orange for regular and light grey for minimum security. Yeah, I just wanted to go more SCP universe with it, which involves them being I know what I mean. Orange. Colours. Toolbox. Colours. Clear all important chunks. Does the mechanoid slag chunk do anything? Yeah, it can be smelted to recover to steel. So we'll allow those to be stored here as well. And actually we'll do that. Bit crazy, but I'm going with... Oh, Manhunter pack. Here come the squirrels. It's time to be attacked. Art bench. Terra sculpture? Terra sculpture. Just make the one. Want to see how effective they are. Alright, where are these man-hunting squirrels? Down here. Ramon. Kill. Ghoul starvation. Well, you're about to get an opportunity to fix that, Ramon. If you can catch them. Oh no, come back! Come back! That one's attacking snakes! Stab. Come on, Ramon. Don't be defeated by squirrels now. Don't do it! That one's in shock. It's not dead, though. It's dead in 2 hours. Nice! You literally tore its paw off. There we go, now he gets to eat squirrel. That's what he gets. Evan and Caitlin have made a dog-sized Furby quadruped robot, and I think you need to contain it. To be fair, the moment that contained the word Furby, it absolutely needed containing. Everett, come here and trade. What's Paul got? We can sell him some of these authority caps that we accidentally made, actually. Hi, Paul. We actually made too many authority caps. Do you want some? What's he got for me? Medicine, some components, packaged survival meals. I'll probably never turn those down, right? Well, I might just take the money at this point. I'll be honest. I'll probably just take the money. I've got plenty of medicine, quite a few components. I'm not overly worried. And I've seen loads of places on the map where I can mine some components out as well. So, including right here underneath us. So that's not my biggest concern right now. What did we get from this? Ooh, chopped harbinger stump. I didn't check what we got from the harbinger tree. That was maybe a mistakey week. You know? Doing me a concern. A whole one. Chunks of a spacecraft. Deconstruct. Right, so if I see any stuff like this, look, I can haul it. My plan is to do a smelt metal from slag forever, but only if the ingredients are in the room. Like, literally in there. So we have to then say these things, haul them. Someone will haul them into that room. Slave gear needs to be read, pick in the Discord. I'll look. Oh, God. Oh, God. Also, I've just seen the Furby robot dog, and it absolutely needs to be contained. It 100% needs to be contained. That's horrendous. Wildlife. Rats, hares. Red fox. Anything that won't immediately fight back. Go and kill it with a shotgun. Bring it back. This is one of MTF's jobs. Hunting. Oh. Jeez, that was instant. He walked out of the prison cell and absolutely just slugged that thing, which was immediately consumed by Ramon. Damn it. Right, Ramon, I need you to fix this problem that you've kind of inadvertently created by existing. So go kill a muffalo. And we're just going to hope that the whole herd doesn't turn on us. It absolutely did. This is bad. Got gravel in his eyes because the muffalo kicked a load of gravel up. He's incapacitated, but that's... Oh god, these are all pissed, aren't they? Oh shoot. So Ramon should reanimate eventually. He's healing incredibly fast, and nothing about this will stop him from doing so. We're about to die by muffalo. Yeah, maybe just hide inside. Maybe we just hide inside. That's a sterling plan, that is. Get indoors! Get indoors! Ah! Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door. Oh no, they're attacking the door! Oh no! It's okay, Snicks has got a knife. He can hold it off. Everett and White will stand behind. If they get through the doors, we'll do something about it. Now, Ramon is incapacitated but should be capable of healing. Repair the door. Wasn't going to happen very fast. They got through that instantly. Okay, hang on. Because see, if Snicks could just hold them off a little bit, the other two can actually do quite a lot of damage by shooting over Snicks' shoulder. Yeah, it was another one dead. This is loads of meat. Loads of meat. My colony's not getting taken down by muffalos. It's not happening. Not happening. Uh oh, Snicks is down. Oh no, that's bad. Right, you get behind Writhe, because that shotgun's crazy effective for this. No, don't keep punching things. Snicks is crawling away. Oh no! Right, rescue Snicks. That's your job, slave. This is... Oh, turrets! Yes! This'll help, this'll help. In theory. Ramon, how's your health doing? Eh, you know, regenerating very slowly. He'll get back up eventually. He'll be fine, he'll be fine. Belarus. Oh my god! Everett's dead. Okay, so we're going to load the game, because that was an awful idea. Who had the idea to send the ghoul to punch a muffalo? Honestly, who did that? Whose harebrained plan was that? So daft. It's not a good idea at all. Colony wiped by muffalo. It's ridiculous. I can't believe that we got our asses kicked that way. That was crazy. More like muffalo-owned. Yeah! Yeah, that was good. That was good. I liked that. That was well played. Okay, so I need a more solid plan for getting meat. Slaves can never hunt, which is kind of an issue, but kind of okay as well. They can do the farming side of things. The more of them we get handling the farming, the more that the MTF squad, which currently is just Everett, granted, the more that they can focus down on actually hunting and getting us meat in. So that'll be good. And we'll just keep making sure that we're marking up the stuff that won't fight back too terrifyingly. Right. So you've just got to keep meat in for the ghouls. That's the really important thing. Currently just the one ghoul. So that's fine. Everett, change your style. Because MTF should absolutely be wearing the right clothing. So, apparel colour. You can't even see that. What's the darkest blue we've got in it? Blue under and black over, or black under and blue over? For MTF, what do we think? Draft Ghoul and Shotty Boy and go take on the Mega Sloth. That's not a bad idea actually, because that won't bring a whole crowd. That's just one thing. Yeah, MTF blue on top or black on top? Blue over, black under, Tomo reckons. I think this looks a bit better. It looks almost a bit, yeah, almost a bit police. His shirt's untucked. Oh look, you can colour that as well. That's cool. And his hat, of course, his hat needs to be that blue too. That blue too. Except once we've got enough Tinctoria, he will do that. Snakes is a researcher. Writhe, I haven't decided fully on their role yet. They're not going to be good at research because they've got a genetic -4, but the same for shooting. They're not good at it. And they probably never will be. Writhe is just bad. Just bad. Unfortunately. Writhe for a doctor. Yeah, medical is like their main skill. So that your medical staff and Snix' research staff, I think, is what the key there is going to be. Off the top of my head. Man, we get some real power issues again. Writhe is medical and construction. Yeah. I'm imagining that the slave squads are going to end up being more of the construction team ultimately speaking. We'll make him shade cones until we have one, and Belarus is the last person to receive a shade cone at all. Just living that slave life. Power. Wood-fired generator. Let's tuck one of these into a corner somewhere. Let's just shove it there. Because we need just some more consistent power generation. When these are up and running, everything's fine. But when they're not, everything's very shaky at the moment. We don't really have enough batteries to beat. We could do a second battery, but we're not filling this one, so there's no point in that right now. Not currently. Right, you're right. Ramon and... where's this Mega Sloth? There. Ramon and Everett, come to the Mega Sloth. Let's get that kill. Ramon, attack. Everett, stand directly behind Ramon and shoot the Mega Sloth in the face. Oh, that thing is carving Ramon up. Dead in 8 hours, it's dead in 7. And lots of shotgun wounds, which is great. It's got loads of buckshot. Hey, it's dead. Good. Nice. Okay, so that's a whole Mega Sloth we've got to eat now. Good times. And Ramon's going to regenerate. Yeah, this... injuries, they regenerate impressively fast. I just wish we could get a few more ghouls then. I think that's going to be a thing. We're going to have ghoul squad to assist the MTF in defense. And hey, we don't really care about friendly fire with them. That's the glorious thing. We can have the Ghoul Squad run in melee, and the MTF Squad just fire wildly into what's going on. Because it doesn't matter if the Ghouls get hit a few times extra. They'll either regenerate, or we can resurrect them later. It's not a problem. Expendable as hell. Like, Ghouls has given us the most expendable soldiers we've ever had. And I'm here for it. We kind of needed it, in a way. How's your will feeling? 0.8. It's getting there. Damn, Everett absolutely needs more social skills. Because it's bad right now. Wildlife. We've only got boom rats. We'll hunt them. We can shoot them and they explode. Then we can get the sweet, sweet boom rat meat out of them. Because that's a thing, right? Yeah, he's healing up pretty well. Pretty well. Gets 100 hit points a day. Which is a lot. And that'll be on top of his natural healing, whatever that is. Ooh, another Mega Sloth. We might get that in a bit. Let's let Ramon close all those wounds first. I wonder if we get... I want to make them tougher. Plating. Yes, we absolutely do. Bioferrite plates that can be surgically attached to a ghoul, protecting vulnerable areas. They'll reduce incoming damage but slow the ghouls down. That's fine. That's okay. Metal Blood Heart. Gives it an ability to reduce damage for a short period of time. That could be useful. I'm thinking probably going to give most of them like corrosive hearts for the shooting. Or adrenal just to get into combat faster. Tough call. Ramon already has tough. Yeah, that's the thing. Ramon is tough. And a ghoul. So we'll look for people kind of like that maybe to make into ghouls because that'll make them tanky as hell. But I imagine if we had the plating on as well, that'll make it really hard to kill. Barbs, increase melee damage, but make it slower. So both make it slower, and I imagine they go in the same slot. Yeah, install site torso, torso, heart, 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 right? Yeah. Someone's absolutely going to mod in a load more ghoul enhancements or things like that. Someone's absolutely going to do that. Can you give ghouls clothing? I don't think I can. Nope, I can't tell him to wear anything. Can't be done. He's just what he is. What do you know? Can I drag these around? Oh, I can't rearrange them. Well, there'll be a mod for that, won't there? Is this a freezer? This is a freezer, it counts. We have frozen meat. Good. And our ghoul is super happy to just tuck into frozen meat. So that's a thing, you know. Totally normal, I'm sure. Okay, we're doing some digging. We really need this to be filled so it actually starts working. But currently the wind power's tanking it, so that's fine. Barn is rapidly approaching indentured servitude, which is great. What can we do at the electric smithy? Let's have a look. Simple helmets. Do they affect... No extra suppression from a helmet. Not as good. A will has been broken, so the next attempt should cause him to become enslaved. So can we do a bed yet? Heavy bandoleer's done. Nice. White leather, bird skin, wolf skin, heavy fur. Damn, still can't do it. Grizzly bear hunting snakes. Well, that's not ideal. Everett, Ramon. I'm going to need you over here. Oh god, Ramon's miles away. What's it doing? Ooh. Ramon. What's it doing? Oh, it is going for... Oh my god! Alright. No. Grizzly bear revenge. Come on. Good work, team. I've got to say, the Shotgun Ghoul Squad is really good. Like, that's working insanely well. Desperate refugee named Mastica is approaching. They claim to have woken up from cryptosleep all alone and friendless. They beg for permission to stay. I'm not a charitable person. With the SCP Foundation, we're not a charity. Categorically. Bit awkward, but, you know. Poop nuggets, I was about to do something. What was I about to do? Felt quite important. Not gonna lie. A bed. Still trying to work on this. Oh my god, yeah, we got one of the boom rats then. Right, not enough for that. Not enough for that. Not enough for that. I didn't actually check all these properly, I just kind of half checked. Right, no. But we've got more stuff to butcher, which might give more light leather. Oh, 52 bearskin. There. A free extra body, surely a potential D-class. Yes, that's true. Bearskin. We do have enough, it's just all over here. Don't worry. Because then we can put barn in a bedroll, which is what they will ultimately be in. And that's good. That's still prisoners, yep, still prisoners for the time being, until they become a slave. Make spare D-class rooms, yes, it's now time to do that, I think. I think I'll go up to a maximum of 6 for the time being. There you go, there's enough power in that already. All those. All those. Oh god, everyone's just got food poisoning. That's not great. Because the cook's incompetent. I mean, they're working with what they've got, let's be honest. Snicks has a cooking skill of 4, and that's the best in the colony. Good times. We're going to end up with a lot of slave quarters all over this base, I think, ultimately. For the D-class personnel. Although, once we start using them properly as D-class, we'll probably churn through them quite quickly. Make sure that any potentially risky contact with any entity is performed by a D-class personnel. And then if they get infected with something awful, or anything like that, we just execute them. Nice and simple. No messing. It's a lot of Mega Sloth blood. Stored in one patch. Yum. Okay, we've got a little stockpile of meat happening now, which is good. Speed through the night. I'll tell you what I really want to do. And I'm only doing this for the sake of it. A little grow zone. Hay grass. And the only reason is so I can have enough straw to do straw matting on the floor of all the slave quarters, because it just feels right. It just feels right. That's what they can have. Oh, there's those power issues again, because we still haven't loaded any wood in, because we still don't have any wood, despite me repeatedly ordering wood to get cut. That's fun. Get that stuff down. Right, we've got another hold. How close are we to learning how to? Oh, pretty close. Pretty close to learning how to build the proper holding spots. That'll help, I think. That will help a bit. Yeah, okay. Everyone's just got food poisoning. Everyone's got it. Who cooked these meals? Who's responsible? Hey! Right. We're immediately going to make sure the barn is set to slave. And they should go and put on all slave-related clothing. Right. Barn. It's now a slave quarter. Right, I don't have enough of any one leather to make more bed rolls yet, so these will be sleeping spots for the time being. So you, new person, Barn, you can doctor, and you can actually childcare fairly well. We're going to trust you with the kids, unless you betray that trust, in which case, probably kill you, on principle. So there, that's fun. New guy's pretty good at mining. Though not good at wearing clothes, it would appear. Damn, we need to grow this cotton pretty sharpish. Well, you know, words to that effect. We'll get more leather. Ah, guinea pig fur. That's reliable. We've got some more mega sloths we could go hunt. Everett's a bit injured though. We'll let him fix the burns on his jaw and maybe the major food poisoning. I don't think he'll fight very effectively with major food poisoning. Maybe, just maybe, that might not be ideal. Right? Hey, Belarus is probably about to get food poisoning. There's a lot of vomit on the floor from where everyone's got sick at the same time. Oh no! Everett's fully healed but recovering from food poisoning, so it's nearly there. Nearly there. Ooh, a combat supplier. Don't mind if I do. And more people just... Everett just got food poisoning again. Jesus. Whoever cooked these meals is in a lot of trouble. Everett, I know that you're hurling everywhere, but please go and convince this person to trade with us. Try not to hurl on them. It's a crazy suggestion, but it just might work. Abbott role's still unfulfilled, but we are no closer to getting that sorted. Yeah, Everett cannot talk properly because they're busy throwing up. Ew. No, I can't buy any more books. Gene pack crop. Oh, the hair. Yeah, I see. Smoke shells, junk packs. Nothing crazy here that I really want. The marine helmet would be cool. Never put slaves in power armor. It makes them really hard to suppress. Can't imagine why. Crazy that. It's just a weird little thing that I noticed. I don't have much money, so I'm just going to take a bit of money off him. Everett, I realise that means you don't get much social skill off that, but Snicks is now a major break risk. Why? Oh, you proposed to the D-class personnel. Oh, I kind of wish that we could. Surely there's a way that we can restrict relationships with the slaves, because that's a bad idea. Local slave escape? Absolutely not. Go. Oh god, the ghoul is... This is a terrifying slave revolt. They're trying to escape and the ghoul has been released and is hunting them down. That's horrifying. You'd never try and escape again, would you? You genuinely wouldn't. So why did that happen? He's not got all of his suppression gear, which doesn't help. Because Belarose's suppression should be really high. It's 73%. It's still not as high as it could be. There we go. Sorted. Good work, team. We should really get him into a bed because he's going to die in 3 hours. Can you return him to slave bed, please? I know the food poisoning is bad. You are janking against those chains, and I'm not a fan. I might have to get Ramon to end you. Also, incidentally, has Ramon been learning melee this whole time? He bloody has. He still trains. That's the important thing. I think that's a really, really cool thing. He still learns as a ghoul to be better and better at melee. That's useful. Just be ready to suppress this thing because it looks like it might be trying to make a break for it. Right, we've got some medical emergencies going on. We need to fix those up. If we can, please. Death in. Barn's dead. Well, we lost. Barn did not stay a slave for very long before absolutely copping it. But never mind. They were just a slave. I'm sure we can find some more. You know? Got a feeling we're going to stumble across more. Should be buried and given a funeral? Nah. Oh, a gift. They left us some gold. You know where the dead bodies go, don't you? You know where the dead bodies go. Allow slave corpses. Yup. Feed it to the trees. We need to shrink this sound a bit. I'm just going to do that, but then go boop. It's a refilter again. So now we can shove that corpse anywhere there, and it'll be fine. No problem. Belarus, by way of punishing you for your slave rebellion. Oh, I was going to make Belarus take the other slave to the trees. To be fair, even if these don't, like, give us anything, just the fact that they're a handy corpse disposal system is pretty useful. You know? They get rid of these corpses in a permanent manner. So they're quite useful for that. I don't know if they're going to do anything worse. Belarus has got an infection in her right eye. What happened to your right eye? The ghoul bit you in the eye. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Right, does anyone witness an outsider's death? Saw someone die? So they saw someone die. So they're a little bit sad. Oh, you're still sad that Rainford became a ghoul for another 22 hours. That's why I think that's one of the reasons why Snyx has been a bit sad recently. No Abbott. Can we make a change to that, or do we need? Yeah, we need an altar, don't we? That's a small ball ache. Because people are getting a bit sad that we don't have that. We need this. Which is a lot of steel. What do we think, folks? What do we think? I mean, I could just do like that for the sake of it for now and then move it later. Because I... Yeah, no work facilities allowed. It can't go in that room. Adoy. Can't go in any of the rooms at the moment. I'm going to make its own room. Ugh. Ah yes, we follow the SCP Foundation religion, where we need an abbot. I really should have rethought the ideology to make it more appropriate. You know? But that's fine, that's okay. I'll figure that. Oh damn, that infection's probably not going away very well because no one can tend it. No, the immunity's going up faster, but only just. It's not far ahead. Yeah. It's not very far ahead. Good. Good. This still hasn't been powered. We're getting there. We're getting there. We've made a start. Oh, God. Barn is just a nugget. Barn has been made into a nugget. Oh, no. Tree nuggets. Yum. Yes, we've made a good start. We've captured some anomalies. We've captured some D-class personnel. We've lost some D-class personnel. Nobody cared. We fed it to a tree. Part of an experiment over here, honest. And we are going to continue playing this on Sunday. Because I will be back on Sunday. As much as I'm going to this stag party over the weekend, it will be finished by Sunday and I will be back. But we're going to finish this one just there for tonight. My face is pretty bad. So I'm going to go and sort that out. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the start of Anomaly as much as I had. This is really cool. They've done some very cool stuff. And looking at all the anomalies we've yet to discover, like we've discovered some fairly benign ones so far. The Sight Stealer was probably the nastiest thing, and I suppose ghouls have the potential to, but currently we've only seen the useful side of ghouls, not the receiving end. And then there's the Monolith and the Harbinger trees. Don't know what all this advanced stuff is. I bet half of it at least isn't good. And this ultimate stuff, there's no way this is good. Right? There's no way either of these is beneficial to us at all. So I can't wait to discover them. And I hope that you'll join us as we do so. For Sunday, I will check what mods have been updated. We may be able to give the Star Wars play a little further playthrough until we finish that, and then can focus down on the SCP playthrough. If not, we'll just be right back here. There might be a couple of quality of life mods that I'm able to throw on. We'll see. But stick around and we'll find out. Tomorrow as well, tomorrow night, we're going to be playing some Helldivers. So come and join me as we try and earn enough super credits to get the new explosive weapons, which nothing can go wrong at all. Come on over to the Just Chat